Pat Ross, WDAF Local News at 11 o'clock. The outlook for Kansas City, sunny and mild. Floodwaters from the rising Big Arkansas River swept into rural and urban areas north and south of Wichita Sunday, causing the evacuation of many families. At Mulvane, Kansas, south of Wichita, at least 25 families were evacuated from their homes as the water continued to rise. Affected were from 75 to 100 residents. It's been a relatively safe weekend this far on Kansas roads. Just one highway death reported in Kansas since the weekend counting period began at 6 o'clock Friday night. In Missouri, 9 persons have been killed so far this weekend. 5 of the deaths involve motorcycles. Missouri legislators return to work tomorrow, anxious to resolve a deadlock on the state's $2 billion budget. For some senators, it could be the last time they return to Jefferson City for a while. WDAF News Time, 11 o'clock.
The hour on the hour from American Information Radio. This is George Caldwell from New York, and at this hour, Chairman Peter Rodino of the House Impeachment Committee says he doubts President Nixon would be cited for contempt of Congress, even if the president does withhold some evidence subpoenaed by the committee. On ABC's Issues and Answers, Republican Senator Charles Percy of Illinois says the president already is headed for a dangerous confrontation with Congress. Percy says the president may be obstructing justice by holding back evidence. Democratic Representative Shirley Chisholm has changed her mind about chances the president will be impeached. In Kansas City this afternoon, Chisholm told newsmen,
I do think there are enough votes now. About 3 weeks ago, I would say no. But again, I am noticing the change in the attitudes of some of the most conservative members and some of the lifelong allies of the President of the United States. And when that begins to happen, you recognize that there is an erosion of confidence. And so I think that we do have the votes at this moment.
Representative Chisholm said the president's tax case turned the tide for impeachment. The fight for Mount Hermon. That story coming up.
Pollution, crime, substandard housing, energy crisis, corruption, inequality, vandalism. If you don't like these conditions, you can do something about it. Law Day, May 1st, reminds us that the great thing about our system is that people can have a voice in improving it if they understand it and if they use that voice in the many ways possible. Through involvement like helping to register voters, campaigning for candidates, voting. People of all ages can work to bring about change lawfully. But with almost half the population under 25, youth can make the difference. Learning what can be done and how should begin at an early age. Law Day urges young America to lead the way. Help preserve good laws. Help change bad laws. Help make better laws. A public service message of the American Bar Association and your state and local bar associations.
Military officials in Tel Aviv say they don't have any information to support reports that Israeli soldiers moved into Lebanon today. Arab newsmen on the scene say an Israeli force took positions on the edge of Mount Hermon in southern Lebanon. Syria says its troops attacked 10 Israeli positions on the other side of Mount Hermon. Earlier today, correspondent Jem Bennett was on Mount Hermon.
At least for a few hours, the Israelis who have tenaciously held on to this position in the face of very heavy shelling by the Syrians are not about to be pushed off. Their spirits remain high. They're a happy people, a happy group of soldiers. I don't see any dispiritedness among them. The plateau stretches out in a green carpet for miles. From here I can see Damascus, I can see into Lebanon, and it's the control of this mountain that gives the Israelis the advantage in the Golan Heights. This is Jim Bennett, ABC News, atop Mount Hermon.
Newsweek magazine says the FBI has turned up valuable new leads in the Hearst case. Newsweek says numerous undercover agents have infiltrated the neighborhood where the Symbionese Liberation Army was headquartered and may actually have found the house where Patricia Hearst was taken. Tornadoes hit 3 counties of eastern Wisconsin this afternoon, killing 2 people and injuring at least 36. Police Captain Don Utak tells what a twister did in Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Oh, it did quite a bit of damage. So there was some areas that are residential and some are commercial areas. Broke windows, tore roofs off. Some of the homes were torn apart completely. And it seemed to touch down, then raise up and skip an area, and then touch down again.
Utak said there were about 20 injuries in Oshkosh. 1 man is reported dead because of flooding along the Souris River in the southern part of North Dakota. About 3,000 people have been evacuated from their homes in the North Dakota flooding. On Broadway tonight, the Tony Award for Best Play went to The River Niger. Best Musical is Raisin. Best Actress in a Musical, Virginia Capers in Raisin. And the Tony for Best Actor, Michael Moriarty for Find Your Way Home. This is Information Radio News.
From the Kurt Murr Sports Desk, the Chicago White Sox scored 7 times in the 6th inning and went on to an 11-7 victory over the Kansas City Royals today. The highlight was Brian Downing's bases-loaded triple. Downing also homered. John Mayberry had a 2-run homer for the Royals, while Tony Soleta added a solo shot. California's Lee Stanton hit a 3-run homer to cap a 6-run rally in the 8th inning and lead the Angels to a 9-5 victory over the Oakland A's. The uprising came against 3 Oakland pitchers, Vida Blue, Raleigh Fingers, and Darrell Knowles. Stanton's homer was his 4th of the season. A 3-run double by Mike Phillips and a tie-breaking single by Steve Ontiveros in the 8th inning boosted the San Francisco Giants to a 6-4 triumph over the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers' Andy Mr. Smith entered the frame with a 4-hitter and a 4-1 lead before the Giants exploded for 5 runs. Chris Spear drove in the final run of the inning with a single. Veteran Joanne Prentice sank a 3-foot putt to defeat Jane Blaylock today on the 4th playoff hole to win the title in the Dinah Shore Winner's Circle Golf Tournament. Miss Prentice, an 18-year veteran of the tour with 4 prior victories, holed her birdie putt after Miss Blaylock's attempt at a 12-foot birdie went beyond the hole. She collects $32,000 for winning this richest ladies tournament in history. And Chris Efford won her 9th consecutive clay court title today by methodically crushing Australian Kerry Melville 6-0 and 6-1. Miss Everett takes home $10,000 for her victory in the tourney at St. Petersburg, Florida. The Kansas City forecast for the remainder of tonight, mostly fair and cooler. The low tonight in the upper 40s. Partly sunny and mild tomorrow with a high in the upper 60s. Fair and cool Monday night with a low in the 40s. Tuesday, mostly sunny and warmer with a high around 70. Currently clear skies, calm winds, the humidity 58%, and 60 degrees in Kansas City. This is Pat Ross, WDAF News.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I am E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the terrifying world of your own imagination. I have an unusual story about foreign intrigue, murder, and love. Interesting combination. You know, that great mystery writer Edgar Allan Poe once wrote that the best way to hide something was to leave it in full sight. And that's what this story's about. Steve Nash, agent for the Federal Narcotics Bureau, was awakened from a sound sleep by his chief.
Steve, Manny and LaFaro got it tonight.
Wounded?
Dead.
Oh, no. Manny's wife just had a baby. She's still in the hospital.
Start packing a bag right now, Steve.
Am I going somewhere?
Paris, and anywhere else you feel it necessary to go from there.
Paris?
Now, don't get happy. It's not exactly a vacation, Steve. You're in for plenty of trouble.
Our mystery drama, Conspiracy to Defraud, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sidney Sloan and stars Paul Hecht. It is sponsored in part by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg Special K cereal, and by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act 1.
Ever had a tall, frosty glass of Amplitude? Well, if your beer is Budweiser, you've had it often. Amplitude is a fancy word for the entire taste phenomenon, the total experience of flavor. Next time you take a healthy swallow of Bud, watch what happens. Think about the sensations you're experiencing. Notice how the flavor of Bud comes on nice and easy. Not too strong, not too quick. just right. Notice the clean, crisp togetherness of Bud's taste. Everything in perfect balance, with no single element jumping out at you. And there'll be no aftertaste either, no hanging on. And you'll be refreshed and ready for another glassful. Actually, Bud drinkers have been experiencing amplitude for years, but they never phrase it that way. They just say Budweiser, and that says it all. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
Hello, this is Steve Allen.
You are? Then I must be Jane Meadows.
I hope so.
Now, do you want to tell them, darling, or shall I?
Ladies first, sweetheart. The microphone's all yours.
Okay. Well, we have some good news. Steve and I are the honorary chairman of National Goodwill Week. That's May 5th through the 12th.
Mm-hmm. And we're very pleased to be associated with this organization.
Yes.
Because it's the #1 rehabilitation facility in the country. You see, Goodwill believes in people, and its business is helping the handicapped help themselves.
Mm-hmm. And you know, Steve, with most of us these days devoting a good portion of our time combating the energy crisis, we tend to forget about the battle that handicapped people face every day just to survive.
Very true. But that's where Goodwill Industries comes in. It offers them a chance to learn a trade, earn a living, and regain their self-respect.
Yes.
Well, our time's about up, Jane, so remember, folks, be good to Goodwill.
Especially during the week of May 5th through the 12th.
The police and the Federal Narcotics Bureau believe to be a well-planned and secret bust of a big narcotics ring is taking place in a warehouse district of New York City.
Stand by, Sergeant. I'm going to talk to them on a bullhorn. If they don't come out, we go in.
Right, I got it.
You are completely surrounded. I repeat, you are completely surrounded. Come on with your hands behind your head, and we will not fire. Come out with your hands behind your head, and you will not be harmed. Keep the windows covered. I'm going to blast the lock on the door. That's got the door. Let's go.
Looks like there's nobody here.
Careful, it might be a trap. This is your last chance. Come out with your hands behind your head. Cover me. Hit the lights.
Well, there's the body.
Careful, careful.
Chief, it's Manny. He's dead.
Manny. LaFaro may be here, too.
He's here, Chief.
Still alive?
No. Dead. They got him, too.
Yeah?
This is Borden, Steve.
Yeah, Chief, what's up?
Manny and LaFaro got it tonight.
Wounded?
Dead.
Oh, no. Manny's wife just had a baby. She's still in the hospital.
I haven't spoken to her yet. Talk to Mrs. LaFaro.
Took it hard, eh?
I hate this job. Steve, you're a good friend of Manny's. Would you talk to his wife for me?
Sure, I'll go to the hospital first thing in the morning. Rotten business.
Better start packing a bag right now, Steve.
Oh, am I going somewhere?
Paris. And anywhere else you feel it necessary to go from there.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah. What?
This seat.
Seat? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in the wrong seat?
No, I am.
Oh.
You see, I was sitting forward, the second row on the outside.
Yeah?
And I asked the stewardess to change my seat. This was the only unoccupied seat in first class.
Oh, sure. Sit down. I don't mind. I thought this was going to be a dull flight.
My name is Helene Frey.
Oh, I'm Steve Nash. Pleased to have you as a traveling companion.
I'm pleased, too. Are you going to be in Paris long, Mr.?
Nash. Call me Steve. So seldom I get called Mr., I'm not sure whether I'm the one.
Stephen, are you going to be in Paris long?
Well, it all depends on business. Are you?
No, I was rushing back to... Well, you see, my aunt and my brother are in Paris, and I was with them until last Thursday when I had to fly back to New York.
Up and back across the Atlantic. I'm impressed. This is my first time over. I'm as excited as a kid.
Your first time?
Yeah.
Well, that must be exciting. You must let us show you the sights.
Nothing I'd like better, Elaine.
Entrez.
Inspector Boivin?
Oui. You are Stephen Nash, Federal Narcotics Bureau?
That's right.
Entrez. Come in, please. I've been expecting you. May I say that we are not pleased by this visit.
I'm sorry, I didn't set it up.
Oh, it is not personal, you understand. But we feel that France is, how shall I say it, is being insulted by the charges that we are the center of the illicit narcotics trade in Europe.
Inspector, a lot of heroin is getting into the States. We know it's coming from France.
Well, that is doubtful.
In the last 6 weeks, we have intercepted and destroyed over 100 pounds of refined heroin coming into New York alone.
From France?
Definitely. 3 men from my department have died in the operation, and that is no exaggeration.
Well, as you say, it is foolish for me to fence with you. That is not my job.
As I understand it, Inspector, your job is not to question nor to argue. Your job is to cooperate. And that was the information handed down to my boss from the State Department.
You may be assured of our cooperation.
Entree! The door is open.
Oh, hello. You must be the chap Helene picked up on the plane.
Picked up?
Oh, that's just a figure of speech, of course. I'm Harrington Frayne, Helene's brother.
Oh, hi, I'm Steve Nash.
Yes, well, hello. Sit down. Helene should be back in a minute. Just stepped out to do a bit of last-minute shopping.
That you, Helene?
Oh, Auntie. This is that chap that Helene met on her flight back, Mr. Stephen Nash. This is our Aunt Phyllis, Mrs. Starrow.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Nash?
How do you do, Mrs. Starrow?
Oh, please, call me Phyllis. Mrs. Starrow reminds me of that I'm an old widow woman. You're going to be in Paris long, Stephen?
Oh, 2, 3 weeks, perhaps longer.
Auntie thinks of herself as an unofficial tourist bureau, feels she must take her fellow countrymen under her wing and show them her Paris.
Oh, you be quiet, Howard. I just want to be pleasant. Don't you like people who are pleasant, Steve?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I don't suppose that Harrington or Helene has told you of our trouble.
Oh, good Lord, Phyllis, must you tell everyone you meet? Mr. Nash has only been here a few minutes, and you want to burden him with the story.
Well, I must say it's rather a traumatic experience, wouldn't you say, Stephen? To lose emeralds worth $150,000.
$150,000?
Oh, that must be Helene. Let her in, Harrington.
Phyllis is angry with me. She always calls me Harrington when she's annoyed. Oh, Helene.
Mr. Nash here yet?
Oh, indeed, yes. Phyllis and I have been staging a little domestic spat to keep him amused.
Well, I wasn't amused, and I'm sure that this nice Mr. Nash wasn't amused either.
I'm certain he wasn't. Hello, Steve.
Helene.
Sorry I was late and allowed my abrasive brother and aunt to put on a show for you.
I enjoyed every moment, Helene.
Penny for your thoughts, Steve.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have let the maitre d' seat us here in the window with a view of Notre Dame and the river.
It is beautiful, isn't it? I was worried that perhaps you might feel that I'd steered you to a tourist trap. This place is frightfully expensive, you know.
It's great. I'm on an expense account. Stop worrying.
All right, I shall.
And speaking of worry, you seem to have something bothering you. Is it something personal?
Well, it's about my aunt and Harrington.
Yeah?
Well, you see, my aunt has lost a very valuable piece of jewelry.
The emeralds.
You know.
One of the first things she told me when I called, worth $100,000 or more.
They're insured for $120,000.
Why should she worry?
She's not worrying. I am. The emeralds are not lost, strayed, or stolen.
What?
It's just a stunt to bilk the insurance company.
Well, she's being very foolish.
She's desperate. She's completely without money. For that matter, both Harrington and I are, too.
If they go through with this insurance swindle, they're going to be in big trouble. Even a professional crook would have serious problems, and they're...
rank amateurs. When I went back to New York to see if I could raise some money...
no good, eh?
Aunt Phyllis has been to the well too often. No credit.
Well, why doesn't she sell the emeralds, honestly?
Well, I believe it's Harrington's idea, but he wants her to sell them to some...
Fence?
Yes. And also collect the insurance. He's made several tentative moves in that direction. He's spoken to several mysterious callers. I don't know how far the transaction has gone.
Taxi! Taxi!
I can find you a taxi, monsieur.
What?
You want a taxi? I can get one for you.
No thanks, sir. What a town. Even the taxi drivers have agents.
You will not make a move, monsieur. It is a revolver that is pressing into your back.
Perhaps you underestimated your strength, Gab. The blow on the head...
No, he'll be all right. We dropped her at the Concord. That is the hotel where she is staying, is it not?
Yes. Nash, can you hear me? You are opening your eyes. That is better.
Oh, my head.
Unfortunately, Geb found it necessary to persuade you to come with him.
Yeah. It's a neat little persuader he used. Right in the back of my head. Thanks.
Don't try to move yet, Mr. Nash.
Who are you?
I? You do not know me? I am quite well known. I am Orestes Kolodinos.
Rings no bells. Why should you try to make me come here? Wait a minute. Where is she? What have you done with her?
Now, compose yourself, Mr. Nash. I take it you are referring to Miss Helene Friend?
Where is she?
Back at her hotel. I had her sent back immediately. We did not want to speak to her, just you.
Okay. You have the floor, Mr. Kolodinos.
Kolodinos, Monsieur Nash. It is an old name. In my country, a revered name.
I'll do my best to remember. Well, continue.
A question, monsieur. Why are you in France?
As we say at home, none of your business.
I like you, Monsieur Nash. You are refreshingly candid. You are working for FNB. You are a trusted, intelligent worker, well thought of.
Thanks for the information. When I get back, I'll put in for a raise.
If you get back, monsieur. If you get back.
There is no doubt in Steve's mind that Kolodinos would and could carry out his threat. 3 men had already been permanently silenced, and it was not likely that Kolodinos would hesitate at the 4th. I'll be back shortly with Act 2.
Great taste in the morning. Kellogg's has that wholesome taste to get you up and grinning.
This is Jerry Coffer for Kellogg's Special K. You know, for years we've been talking about the Special K breakfast, a great way to start the day if you have a weight problem. You may have seen or heard our latest commercials, which symbolize the problem of being a few pounds overweight by using this ball and chain. That's the sound effect. But so many people have come to know the Special K breakfast that can help solve weight problems, they sometimes forget that Special K is America's favorite high-protein cereal. It has 8 essential vitamins and iron, and so delicious that lots of folks, kids as well as adults, eat Special K just for the sheer good taste of it. So we don't want you to think that you have to wear a ball and chain to eat Special K. All you need is an appreciation for the finer things of life, a 1-ounce bowl of Special K, 4 ounces of skim milk, tomato juice, coffee, and maybe a little sugar. The Special K breakfast can help you lose weight all by itself, but it really is a good start.
Corps Reserves are looking for a few good men to help keep the peace. We're looking for men who understand that nobody likes to fight, but somebody has to know how. We want men who want to see their children grow up in an age of peace. Men who will do more than wish for it. Men who will work for it. Men who don't need the draft to know there's a job to be done. Men who ask themselves what they can do for their country and do it. We're looking for a few good men to stand with the Marine Corps Reserve. No shortcuts, no compromises, no promises except one. You'll be a Marine, and you'll be ready. That's the job of a peacekeeper.
After his meeting with Kaladinos, Steve was taken back to his hotel. It was too late to do anything but call Elaine to reassure himself of her safety. It may have occurred to him that his feelings for her were more than that of a casual friend, and the sound of her voice on the phone convinced him of her personal concern for his safety.
Steve, you're safe. Oh, I was so worried.
They told me that you'd been driven back to your hotel, but I wanted to be sure.
I saw that man hit you. There was a car waiting. He forced me into the car, and they dragged you in. Oh, you were so white, I thought...
With my hard head, you needn't have worried. I'll tell you all about it when I see you.
Well, when? When will I see you? Oh, there's so many things to ask you.
I'm sorry, I can't tell you what time. I'll call you again.
Okay, Steve. Till then, bye.
Bye, darling.
Ridiculous. Incroyable, monsieur. It could not have occurred.
I tell you, he told me that his name was Kaladinos.
It could not be he. It is a, how do you say, imagination, hallucination.
This lump on my head is not the result of a vivid imagination, Inspector. And also, I have a witness. I was with a Miss Helene Frayne when the incident occurred.
Frayne? Frayne is an English name?
Possibly English in origin, but she's an American.
She has a husband by name Harrington Frayne?
No, that's her brother.
This is a most interesting development. Monsieur Frayne was here not 20 minutes before you to report that his aunt, Madame Phyllis Darrow, had been robbed of a valuable collection of emeralds. I believe he estimated the jewels to be worth, I have the report here. Yes, 700,000 francs. In dollars, 150,000.
Look, Inspector, let's stay with my problem. Now, what are you going to do about Kaladinos?
Do? But you are jesting, monsieur. Monsieur Kaladinos is a very rich, very powerful man.
So he can get away with hitting a man over the head and forcibly detaining him, kidnapping him, threatening him?
Monsieur Kaladinos could not have been involved in this matter.
What do you mean? I spoke to him. He introduced himself. He insisted that I pronounce his name correct.
It was not Kaladinos, monsieur.
Who was it then? What was this man's purpose in posing as Kaladinos?
That, monsieur, I cannot answer. But I know that it could not have been Kaladinos. He is just at this time, 1900 hours, arriving in France at Orly Airport in his own plane.
Steve.
Darling.
Oh, you kissed me.
Surprise you?
No. I was sort of expecting you to kiss me. Don't you think we ought to shut the door?
I wanted to take you in my arms 20 minutes after we met on the plane.
I wanted you to 13 minutes after we... Oh, damn, let's ignore it.
You better answer it.
Oh, dear. Yes? Yes, he's here. Steve, it's for you. New York calling.
Oh, yeah, I left word at my hotel where I was going to be.
Here, darling.
Oh, thanks. Hello?
Steve, this is Hal Borden in New York.
Oh, right, Chief. You get my cable?
Yeah, and I have all the info you requested, but I can't give it to you where you are. Incidentally, where are you?
Oh, Suite 1013 at the Concord Hotel. It's all right, it's a friend.
All right, now go to the railroad station. Gare du Nord. Near the ticket window on the south side of the station, you'll see a line of 10 telephone booths. Counting from left to right, you'll go to booth 3 at 3 o'clock your time. You better get to it 15 minutes early to be sure it's available.
Now, wait a minute, Chief. Let me see if I got it all. Gare du Nord, 3 o'clock, third booth on the south side of the station, counting from the left.
Correct.
Why all these precautions, Chief?
Steve, you are being watched, followed, bugged 24 hours of the day. Don't trust anyone. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye, Chief.
Well, what was that all about?
Oh, it's nothing. It's the business I'm in, Elaine.
Oh, it sounds very mysterious. Rushing off to the Gare du Nord to receive a phone call at 3 o'clock in booth 3?
Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
When I came into the hotel just now, the clerk at the desk, he gave me a message for you. Hang on, I got it here someplace.
For me?
I think it's for your brother. What did I do with it? Ah, darn it.
Well, don't be upset. It's probably nothing important.
Hang on. I can remember it. It was very short. Just call El Morey.
What?
Yeah, it was, sounds sort of Arabic. El Morey. E-L-M-O-R-E-Y. Did you ever hear of it before?
Oh, no. Maybe. I'm not sure.
You seemed a bit upset when I mentioned it.
Well, I was, actually. I think it's the man Harrington has been trying to contact.
About the sale of the emeralds?
Yes. We've had several calls. I've heard him deep in muffled conversation on the phone at least 3 times in the last week.
Elaine, you can't let them...
You've got to help me. I'm desperate.
I can't think how I can stop them. Except by going to the police, as you said.
Oh, not that. No. That would be the last resort.
I should have brought a book along. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, Steve?
Yeah, Borden. Steve Nash.
Steve, is that you?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you got to the booth early.
I'm 7 minutes and 35 seconds early.
Now
exactly.
listen, we have reason to believe that we may be bugged right here at headquarters. Now, here's the info on Colodinas. He's a rich exporter of olives and olive oil. He's dabbled in other things, art, petroleum, some shipping.
But mainly olives and olive oil, eh? Clean?
Well, who knows?
Then explain why he picked me up, brought me to this place, and gave me more than a gentle warning to get the hell out.
I don't get it. He's reputed to be one of the richest men in Europe. Now, here's what I wanted to tell you. We have it on good authority that a very large shipment of raw opium came into Marseille yesterday. It'll take a few days to process, and then the refined product will be slipped out of France for here.
Do the French know?
They're just being told through official channels. We've asked them to check all personal baggage going out of France.
Going out? Big order.
I know. It's going to be tough to check. A lot will slip by. We'll have to try to spot it here.
Wait a minute, Chief.
What is it?
Someone just slipped into the booth next to mine.
Public phone, Steve.
No, this guy I recognize. You know what time it is on my watch? Exactly 3.
Yeah, but Steve, what is that got
I ran into on the street the other night. The one who let me have it on the back of the head. Don't you see? He's in the next booth, probably hooking up some sort of electronic device to listen in on us.
He expected you there at 3.
Yeah, you were right. You were right about the phone being bugged. But we got the jump on him by several minutes because I was early. I won't hang up my phone, Chief. Stay on the phone. I'm going to get him.
What? I get you, you little punk. Let me go. I'll call the police.
You call the police. Good. Save me the trouble. But before they get here, I have a little something I owe you from the other night. You're quitting so soon? Come on, buddy boy. Don't play unconscious with me. Uh-oh. Looks like we're going to have some company. Hello. Chief, are you still there?
Yes, Chief. What's going on?
I just nailed our eavesdropper, and I was right. He is one of Colodina's boys. Now, you better get in touch with the French police and point the finger at Colodinas, and while you're getting Colodinas into trouble with the police, you might tell them that they got me locked up. I don't think I'll be able to explain.
Locked up? What are you talking about? You're not locked up.
No, but by that time I will be. Here comes the gendarme now. Bye, Chief.
It is one thing to point the finger at Colodinos. It is another to pin him down. Colodinos is a man used to wielding great power, a very cunning and wily antagonist. We'll be back shortly with Act 3.
Hello, this is Goldilocks. It seems like only yesterday that I was a little girl tasting porridge. You know, this one's too hot. This one's too cold. And now I conduct taste tests on diet drinks. And there's one I must tell you about. Sugar-free diet 7-Up. It has a fresh, natural, delicious taste. It drives my taste-o-meter crazy. Sugar-free diet 7-Up. This one's just right.
Hi, I'm Nanette Fabre. 11 million Americans have an untreated hearing problem, including 3 million school-age kids. I was one of those kids, but I got help. Most hard-of-hearing people can be helped either medically or through amplification. There is a Better Business Bureau booklet that may help you, and it's free. Write Better Hearing Institute, Box 1840. That's 1840, Washington, D.C. You want to hear what you're missing.
Your contributions to care have given help and hope to millions of needy people around the world. When they were hungry, you nourished them. When they were thirsty, you brought them safe water to drink. When they were sick, you made them well. When they were homeless, you provided them shelter. When they could not read, you helped build their school. When they were without hope, you showed them how to help themselves. CARE, the International Aid and Development Organization. By helping one human being anywhere, you help mankind everywhere. People who need care need your help.
Please send your dollars to CARE, Department 2, New York 10016.
At times, Steve Nash's assignment has him feeling as though he's chasing phantoms. He keeps reaching out to grab something tangible and ends up with empty hands. After 10 days in Paris, he is as much in the dark about the narcotics racket as he was before he came. Colodinos is probably deeply involved. But Colodinos is untouchable.
You can close the cell door, guard.
Thank you. Thanks for being so prompt, Inspector. I didn't think I could stand your Bastille for another 10 minutes.
Monsieur Nash, we have received a call from your bureau in New York asking us to come here and release you. How they knew you had been arrested is a mystery.
I told them on the phone.
You called from here?
No. When I was making a call to my chief in New York from a booth in the Gare du Nord.
I still do not understand.
I knew I was in trouble after I hit that man that Colodinos sent.
Colodinos? He is becoming, how you say, an obsession.
You still don't believe he was the man?
No. And I do not wish to continue this useless conversation. You have been released. You may leave. Good day.
Hey, wait a minute, Inspector. What happened to the man I hit?
He was treated for his injuries and sent home.
Hey, let him go. He is Colodinos, man. He's the one who cracked me over the head and took...
Monsieur, I will not listen to more from you. I am 3 years from retirement, and I am not stupid to jeopardize my pension.
What's your pension got to do with this?
What, indeed? I have told you that Monsieur Colodinos is very important, very powerful.
You're afraid of him.
I would not exactly say that.
Well, I would exactly say it. I think he's the fat butterfly I came here to catch. And I'm going to net him with your help. Or without it.
Monsieur Nash. Monsieur Nash. Here.
Well, Mr. Kaladinos, fancy meeting you here.
May I give you a lift?
No, thank you. My head still aches when I remember my last ride in your rolls.
Get in. We're tying up traffic parking here. Come on, you're perfectly safe.
Okay.
Good. Drive on, Andre.
As a matter of fact, I was anxious to see you, Kaladinos.
Really? I am flattered. You wanted to say goodbye?
Goodbye?
Yes, because you are leaving Paris.
Where did you get that information? I mean, how come I haven't heard?
You will, monsieur. You will. And you are very lucky, you know?
Go on.
You are alive. Monsieur Nash, you have been walking in dangerous territory. And do you know why you have survived?
Tell me.
Because you have been completely ineffectual. Because you have discovered nothing in all the time you have been here. In fact, your superiors are of the opinion that you have wasted your time and your government's money.
So I'm going home in disgrace.
Friday afternoon. Flight 225 International.
Suppose I decide to stay on until I've nailed you.
That would be a very unfortunate decision. Learn to quit when you're ahead. You are ahead right now.
Well, I want to thank you for everything. All the arrangements, very neat, very efficient.
Thank you. And now I should like to drop you at your destination.
My hotel?
I was thinking perhaps that you would be going to the American Embassy. There to call your superior in New York, Chief Borden, and verify the information that I have given you.
Right, Chief.
Been trying to reach you all day. I haven't got good news for you.
I know. I'm coming home Friday.
Sorry, Steve. I'm just following orders.
Oh, don't bother to explain, Chief. Someone over here doesn't like me, that it?
That's about it.
Maybe because I'm getting close to something, beginning to press where it hurt.
Well, if you want it straight, we got the info that you're having a big thing with a certain Miss Helene Frayne, spending government bread on her fancy restaurants, things like that.
Yeah, no mention of Orestes Kaladinos in all the memos on me.
No, not a thing.
Marvelous. It's simply astounding how that overweight olive salesman can be everywhere at the same time, wield influence strong enough to get our government to back down, and still not show himself.
Steve, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm not fired yet, am I?
No, not yet.
It's nice to know where you stand. I'm still employed until Friday. That gives me 3.5 days.
I'll do what I can for you, Steve.
Thanks, Chief. I knew you'd say that.
Now listen, call on me for anything I can do from here. Any time of the day or night. Now, here's my home number. Don't hesitate to call. It's 415-3132.
Hang on. I haven't got a pencil or a paper handy.
Oh, just remember the name McCauley. M-C-H-O-L-L-Y. That's how I remember all telephone numbers. I convert them to names.
Oh, you use the letters on the telephone dial instead of the numbers?
Yeah, it's an old trick. You remember, Steve?
Can't forget. McCauley.
Okay, good luck, Steve.
Steve, darling.
Hi, Helene.
Oh, come in. Come in, let's shut the door. Oh, I called you all day yesterday. I left messages.
I was in jail.
Jail?
Yeah, I ran into the buzzard who hit me that night.
Oh, that night?
Yeah, I was making that overseas call to the Gare du Nord when I noticed him getting into the booth next to mine.
What a coincidence.
Oh, that was no coincidence. Someone knew I was to be there at 3 o'clock and tipped him off. I hit him, and the gendarme... Say, you've been packing. Are you leaving Paris?
Well, that's what I wanted to tell you. We're flying to New York on Friday.
Friday? I'm going back on Friday, too. Flight 225, international.
You're kidding. Oh, that's our flight. Oh, Steve, that's wonderful. Oh, we'll have 6 whole hours together. Speaking of coincidence.
I'm beginning to wonder if it is really that, or if someone isn't programming my whole life to suit his own wishes.
I don't understand you.
I'm just talking to myself. You're going to be a wee bit overweight, Elaine. All these boxes and packing crates, are they going with you?
Oh, heavens, no. We'll just carry suitcases. This'll all be sent by freighter.
Oh, I see. Ship via SS Andreas Bordeaux. Is that a French ship, Elaine?
I wouldn't know. Harrington made all the arrangements.
Oh, speaking of your brother, how's his little swindle going?
I'm afraid that it's all been settled.
He sold it, eh?
Well, he seems to have a great deal of money on him. And Auntie's out shopping at the most expensive couturier in Paris.
What about you, Elaine?
I couldn't do it, Steve. Couldn't turn them in. Oh, the whole thing's a mess. I feel helpless.
Well, take heart. They may get caught yet. Wait till they try to collect money.
Oh, Phyllis.
I am exhausted, utterly exhausted. One doesn't realize how tiring shopping for clothes can be. Oh, hello. You're Mr.
Nash, Mrs. Starrow.
Oh, of course. Nash, Philip Nash. Now, where did we meet, young man?
Right here, Phyllis. Not more than 10 days ago. And his name is Stephen, not Philip.
Oh, yes.
And?
And
he's the man I'm going to marry. If you'll have me. Will you, Steve?
Will I? Darling, I thought you'd never ask.
Hello?
Chief, Steve.
You know what time it is?
Yes, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Where you are, here it's just 2 o'clock in the morning. I just got to sleep an hour ago.
I'm sorry, Chief. I had to call. It's urgent. Chief, I'm in Bordeaux.
What the hell are you doing in Bordeaux?
I'll explain it to you later. Just tell me this. You mentioned that Colodinos had varied business interests. One you mentioned in passing, shipping?
Yes, he has. He owns 2 ships, both under Liberian registry. He uses them mainly for his olive oil company.
Would the name of one of them be the SS Andreas?
Can't remember the names. The files are at the office.
Well, I'll be in Paris in a few hours. Would you check and call me?
You sound like you've latched onto something, Steve.
I may have. I'll tell you about it when I see you. I'm flying home this afternoon, remember?
Yeah.
If I have anything, I'll have you to thank. Thanks for the tip, Macaulay.
I can't understand. I distinctly remember ordering all 3 tickets for first class. Now they tell me that we have 2 first and 1 tourist.
Now, don't get so worked up about it, Har.
I suppose you expect me to sit in the tourist class seat?
No, I shall.
Being a martyr, Helene?
No, but I'll have more charming company in tourist than you, dear brother. Here he comes now.
Nash, that's right. Phyllis said he'd be on this flight.
Steve, over here.
I'm sorry I'm a little late. I had to wait for a call from New York. Hello, Harrington.
Hello. Please excuse me. I've got to find Phyllis. She's buying perfume in the duty-free shops. She'll never know what time it is.
Don't be too long. They'll be calling our flight any minute. Oh, Steve, I missed you. Where have you been for the last 2 days?
A few things to wrap up before I left Paris. I wanted to take a look at a little more of the country. I may not be back for years, if ever.
Well, why didn't you tell me? I'd have gone with you.
Mademoiselle, monsieur?
Oh, Inspector Boivin.
Come to see us off, monsieur?
Not exactly. Mademoiselle, Madame Starrow and Monsieur Harrington Frame should also be present. They are here?
They're here, Monsieur Boivin. My aunt is doing some last-minute shopping. Oh, here they are.
Oh, I've had the most glorious time, Helene. Oh, Mr. Nash and Monsieur Boivin. Well, I'm afraid I'm way over my quota. I have bought some big gallons and gallons.
Pardon, madame, but we have very little time, and it is necessary that all your luggage be examined before you board.
Be examined? At this end? We're going out, not coming in.
I am sorry, monsieur. Regulations, if you will be so kind.
Regulations? Since when?
Tuesday this week. All luggage must be examined before departure.
Red tape, bureaucratic red tape.
If you'd stop arguing, we'd be through it in a matter of minutes.
Quiet, Harrington. Now, Monsieur Boivin, where do we go?
Please, be so kind as to follow me. You too, Monsieur Nash. Through this door, please.
Our bags are already on the plane. They were checked through.
You will find that all your luggage is on that table, ready for examination. Now, the attendants will help you, but we should like you to open your own luggage. Who is first, dear?
That's mine.
Open, please. Now let us look inside the case containing your articles of toilet, monsieur. This is toothpaste.
Is this necessary, monsieur? Must you remove and examine everything in the case?
Patience, monsieur. I know what I am looking for. This tube is most interesting. Regard, it has been opened at the bottom and sealed again. When one presses firmly on the tube, one discovers that there are unnatural lumps within. We shall see what they are. I take my pocket knife and... there. These are emeralds, wouldn't you say, madame?
Yes, they are my emeralds. Now, would you be so kind as to give them to me?
Presently, madame. Monsieur Frayne, Madame Starrow, you are under arrest.
On what charge?
Oh, my nephew did not steal my jewels. I gave them to him for safekeeping.
You reported a theft, madame. A false theft.
A mistake. A misunderstanding.
We have found the emeralds, and now we report them found.
You are in a conspiracy to defraud the insurance company, madame. That is a crime. Now, you will both come with me.
You, Nash, you did this, snooping around. I knew he was some sort of a cop, Phyllis.
You are clear, mademoiselle. The attendants will see that your luggage is placed aboard the plane.
So you finally decided to do it, eh, Elaine?
Yes. I discovered that the emeralds hadn't been sold yet. Also that Phyllis hadn't reported the loss to the insurance company. I knew the charges couldn't be too severe and would probably be dismissed.
Of course, they'll probably never forgive you.
Oh, I think they will in time. And I'll have you to console me, Steve. They'll be calling our plane now. Too bad Phyllis and Harrington's tickets won't be used.
Oh, look, there's Boivin. He's alone. I guess he sent them off to the Bastille. I don't envy them their visit. My experience was pretty bad.
Will Mademoiselle Elaine Frayne come to information, please?
Oh, you're being paged, Elaine.
I can't imagine what it is.
Elaine Frayne come to information,
Let's
please?
find out. Come on.
You have a message for me?
Oui, madame. Elaine Frayne?
Yes?
Ah, oui. I have it here.
Thank you. Merci.
Oh, what is it, Elaine? You look worried.
Nothing. Nothing, Steve. I've just got to make a telephone call that I neglected to... there's a booth over there.
Do you want me to come with you?
No, wait for me here. ELMOREY.
Yes?
This is Elaine. I'm at the airport. I got your message.
What message?
A message of information. I was paged.
What message?
The usual. Call El More.
You fool. You little fool. I sent no message. You've been trapped. You are caught.
And so am I. They will be waiting when you come out of the booth. You have involved me, you stupid fool. Thank your American lover for this.
You are under arrest, mademoiselle. Would you be so kind as to accompany me?
Yes.
Monsieur Nash, I leave the prisoner in your custody. Your plane is already boarding. You do not have much time.
Thanks, Inspector.
Steve,
Don't cry. It can change matters.
Steve, I won't try to defend myself.
You were planted on the plane I came over on, weren't you?
Yes.
This whole business of the stolen emerald was a diversionary move, eh? Harrington and Phyllis would be caught and the police satisfied with the capture. This would allow you to slip through.
Yes. It's true. It's all true. We were the clearinghouse. The crates we sent to Bordeaux.
I know. Narcotics. The ship SS Andreas belongs to Colodinas. I checked it out. Sailed yesterday for New York. 12 gallon tins in the cargo contain heroin, not olive oil. They'll be found when the ship docks in New York. I've wired ahead.
I'm sure you have.
So this has all been a performance. A charming charade to throw dust in my eyes.
No, that isn't entirely true.
Come on, Elaine.
It started that way, I admit. Please believe me. I love you.
Mademoiselle?
Yes, I'm ready. Goodbye, Stephen.
Steve stood there and silently watched the woman he had just begun to love being led away by the French police. For long minutes after she disappeared through the main doors, he stood there without moving. Finally, with an effort, he responded to the last boarding call for Flight 225. I'll be back shortly.
Oh, sure. You can talk about good-tasting diet drinks, but I know. I'm Goldilocks, and here at my taste-testing laboratory, I taste-test them all. And nobody's been drinking my diet drinks until I tested sugar-free Diet 7-Up. And then, kabloomy! Every bear wanted some. Diet 7-Up is fresh, natural, delicious. Sugar-free Diet 7-Up. This one's just right.
Pollution, crime, substandard housing. Law Day, May 1st, reminds us that if we don't like these conditions, our system allows us to do something about it. Through involvement like helping to register voters, campaigning, and voting, we all can help bring about change lawfully. With nearly half the population under 25, Law Day urges young America to lead the way. A public service message of the American Bar Association and your state and local bar associations.
When Steve Nash got off the plane in New York, his chief was waiting to congratulate him. But all the praise and promises of a promotion couldn't wipe out the last look on Helene's face. He knew it would stay with him forever. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Suzanne Grossman, Ruth Warwick, George Petrie, Leon Janney, and Gil Mack. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Jenny, that stone ain't gold.
And what is it?
It's pyrite.
What's pyrite?
Oh, it's just what everybody calls... Well, it's a sort of metal.
Well, anyways, whatever it is, it's real precious to me. It's my lucky charm.
Well, that's why you better not let Pa know what you think about it.
Why?
Well, you know what he's like. He cares about gambling more than he cares about anything, and all gamblers are real superstitious. Now, if he knew you had a lucky piece, especially if he heard the crazy story about you and that school burning down, he'd have it off of you so fast that it'd set your head to spinning.
It isn't crazy. You heard me wish on the stone for no school, and now there is no school.
That was just happenstance.
You don't think it happened just 'cause I wished it?
Of course it didn't.
Then I'm going to prove it to you.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by new sugar-free diet 7-Up. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant...
Stock station, Sports Radio 78, WBBM, Chicago.
You'll love the zesty cheese flavor of Jay's Puffed or Crunchy-style cheeselets. Try them today.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. How glorious and also how painful to be an exception. Yes, we strive to excel, to rise above the crowd, for that is how one may achieve fame, wealth, and glory. We discover too late, perhaps. That is also how one may encounter disappointment, danger, and death.
I know you've had a long and tiring trip. You must be starved. Please sit down.
Isn't your husband going to join us?
No. After he prepares your room, he'll retire for the night. We shall not see him until morning. Just as well. He doesn't care for conversation.
What does your husband do?
Oh, he's really quite busy.
With what?
He's trying to devise a plan to murder me.
Our mystery drama, A Penny for Your Thoughts, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Michael Tolan and Marion Seldes. I'll be back shortly with Act 1.
Weekdays on CBS television. Don't miss your favorite daytime drama. Follow the continuing stories of families in conflict. Their lives changing every day. Full of turmoil, triumph, and treachery. On the young and the restless. Then, it's searing stories of romantic intrigue and hidden desires on As the World Turns. Be sure to watch The Young and the Restless and As the World Turns. Weekdays on CBS television.
Because lawns come in all shapes and sizes, so do Lawn Chief mowers from True Value Hardware stores. Hi, Pat Summerall to suggest you choose from their wide selection to find the mower that best suits your needs. Like the Lawn Chief 3-horsepower 20-inch rotary mower loaded with features for just $139.99. Or the Lawn Chief 22-inch 3.5-horsepower rotary model for larger lawns priced at just $149.99. Lawn Chief mowers have earned the Good Housekeeping seal, and they're sold exclusively by participating True Value Hardware stores.
This year's biggest airfare discounts are here. Midway Airlines with 408 nonstop flights every week serving major cities. New York, Philadelphia, Cleveland, St. Louis, Detroit, Omaha, Kansas City, Washington, D.C. Midway Airlines now offers 191 weekly flights for at least 50% off. That's right, you save at least 50% off O'Hare's one-way unrestricted coach fares. You heard it right. Midway's 191 super economy flights also include every flight on Saturday from close-in, hassle-free Midway Airport. These fares have no restrictions, no small print, no ifs, ands, or buts, and all flights have convenient departure times. A straight, honest 50% or more discount from Midway Airlines. Some Midway flights have even lower wholesale fares than last summer. So what do you say?
Okay, Midway.
Okay. Now you can jet Midway to Philadelphia or Washington, D.C. for as low as $87.
The pen, said Mr. Bulwer Lytton, is mightier than the sword. He said it some 140 years ago, when the pen was hardly more than a feather plucked from a goose. Consider how much mightier the pen is now as a typewriter, a TV camera, indeed, as the all-powerful juggernaut known as the media. Jack Wilshire is a reporter.
You, sent for me, Your Highness?
Cut it out.
Oh, should I have said Your Majesty?
Sit down.
Little Bessie Boister, see what she's become. Managing editor.
You could have become managing editor.
Yeah, if my mind ran in that direction.
You make it sound obscene.
There I was in Shorty's, getting quietly drunk.
You may have been getting drunk, but not quietly.
What dogs have bitten which men? No. It has to be the other way around or it isn't news, right?
Would you stop jabbering away like a fool?
Oh, Bessie, you were ever sweet and tender. Your gentle voice did always caress my soul.
I have an assignment for you, and I don't mind saying we've plucked a plum.
Plucked a plum? You never talked like that when you were just a reporter.
We have an exclusive. It belongs to you.
You mean it's all mine?
Penthesilea Cummings.
Who?
Oh, don't do that to me, Jack. You know, I know. Everyone in America knows who Penthesilea Cummings is.
Yeah, everybody but me.
She's caused this absolute overnight sensation with the publication of a book of poetry.
What kind of name is that? Penthesilea?
After the legendary queen of the Amazons. The Greek hero Achilles fell in love with her, but since they were enemies, he had to kill her.
That wouldn't make a bad movie.
Now, this volume of poetry, Intimations.
Intimations of what?
Oh, what's the difference? Mortality, I suppose. Maybe it's immortality.
Didn't you read it?
Jack, do I have time to... Listen, the fact is I tried to read it. I found it rather rocky going.
Well, you should have called me. I'd have been glad to explain the big words.
Now, listen, everyone's raving about it, and everyone's asking, who is this woman?
I'm not asking.
And so far, she hasn't given one single interview. I telephoned her, and guess what?
I'm afraid.
We have the exclusive, provided...
Yes, Bessie?
Provided you are the reporter.
Goodbye, Bessie.
Jack, if you walk out on this assignment, it's goodbye, Bessie, for good.
Look, where do I come off to interview maiden lady poets?
No, I understand she's married.
What do I know about poetry? Nothing.
Well, maybe it's time you got out of the gutter.
You forget, madam, what I find in the gutter is what sells this rag you call a newspaper.
Jack, they all want her. They say she's another Emily Dickinson. The entire media, and she'll simply speak to no one but you.
Why me?
Why don't you find out?
All right, I'll get around to it.
No, Jack, now.
Bessie, I'll do it, but I'll do it my way. Now, first I have to find out who this dame is.
But nobody seems to know. She and her husband have some small estate in the mountains.
Now, don't hand me this nobody seems to know business.
Well, it's true.
Everybody alive in this world was born. They weren't hatched, which means they come from somebody, somewhere. They have a past. They can be accounted for.
That's the investigative reporter talking. Good. Now, maybe you can find out.
She wrote this book, huh?
Yeah, now here it is. Intimations, a volume of poetry. Would you believe it's already sold 1 million copies?
Why not? People in this country, they'll buy anything.
Now go there today and button it up, and we'll schedule it for a special Sunday book review section. We'll set up a terrific promotion.
The piece will be ready when it will be ready. And if that isn't good enough, you can fire me. But that won't help you because this Amazon won't talk to anybody else.
She's not an Amazon.
Then why is she named for one?
Will you get out of here?
Shorty?
Hey, you want another one, Jack?
Now, first, I want you to read this.
What is it?
What does it look like, the book?
What do I want to read a book? I'll wait for the movie.
I don't think there's a movie in this one. That's a special favor to me.
Okay, but don't tell nobody.
I won't.
I got my image to think about.
I understand.
What's it supposed to be?
Poetry.
Oh, come on, Jack. Have a heart.
Shorty.
All right. Let's see. The race is not always to the swift, they say. Craft and guile may also win the day.
Well, keep reading.
Who wrote this?
A woman.
There's a dame who spent a lot of time at the track.
You think so?
Sure. See, she knows that most of the suckers will never learn. Namely, they always bet on swift. Whereas you got craft, which is how a good jock can always finesse a race. And guile, which is the old fix-a-rule.
She's not talking about the racetrack, Shorty. She's writing about life.
So what do you think life is? It's just a racetrack where everybody's trying to finish first. But most of the marks never realize that the dice are loaded.
That's a mixed metaphor, Shorty.
That's how metaphors go. Just like drinks. They always have a little more kick when you shake them up a little.
How do you like the book so far?
Let me take it home and finish it.
I used to run around with an actress. She said she always played to some bald-headed guy in the third row. And if she had him hooked, she knew she was home. I'm a writer, but it's the same thing. When I want to know about writing, my own or someone else's, I check it out with Shorty. If he can make some sense of it, I know I'm on solid ground. do you think, Shorty?
Well, I tell you, she's got something, and it ain't bad.
What?
I don't know.
So how do you know it isn't bad?
Well, that's how it is with poetry. You're not supposed to know.
You're not supposed to know what?
Why you like it. If you can explain it, it ain't real poetry. You're supposed to, you're supposed to feel it. It's like a dame. Why does a guy go for a dame?
Well, because,
Yeah, because what? Because she's good looking? She's smart? How many dames have you passed up that were better looking? Smarter? With dames and poems, it's the same exact thing. It's either there or it ain't.
And you think this one is there, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'd like to take her out to the track. I think she's got an eye for a winner.
The trick in good investigative reporting is never go up against your subject cold. You should always have a good idea of who she or he or it is or was. It helps keep the interview honest. Here was a lady who was an overnight sensation, and nobody seemed to know anything about her at all.
What are you looking for, Jack? We don't have a murder in the precinct. Well, we do, but it's old stuff.
Bernie, you ever hear of a woman named Penthesilea Cummings?
What did she do?
She wrote a book of poetry.
Oh? Have they passed a law against publishing poetry?
They should, against some of it.
Look, if she didn't rob anybody or steal anything, why would I have heard of her?
This woman's become a celebrity. That is, her name has become famous overnight.
So far, that's not a crime.
Nobody knows the first thing about her past, or anything like that.
So?
Why? People don't suddenly surface from nowhere.
Jack, what's your angle?
Here's her picture. It's on the jacket of this book.
Intimations, huh?
Run it down.
Uh-huh. Where have you been so far?
I tried the publisher. The guy swears he knows nothing. It was one of those things, they say in the trade, that was tossed in over the transom. A 1 in a million shot. They published it. She refuses to see them. She just has this address, and they send the checks.
What's your angle here?
I got an interview. An exclusive.
So? We'll find out?
No. Not unless I know something about her first.
What is there I can do?
But who knows what we got here, Bernie? Run it through missing persons, fugitives, that whole aspect. See what happens. Nothing happened. I waited a few days. Bernie went nowhere. I compared notes with a few colleagues. Nothing. I couldn't put the thing off any longer. I had to go there and get my interview. And so...
Oh, yes. Mr. Wilson. I've been an admirer of yours for so long. Why don't you come up this evening?
This evening?
I'm afraid there's only one plane for Morgansville. It leaves at 7. But he gets in at 10.
Then I'll stay at a motel and come out in the morning.
No, I won't hear of it. You'll stay with us. We have so much room.
But,
Good, now that's arranged. Now, Bill, my husband, will be waiting for you at the airport.
I don't want to put you in any trouble.
Trouble? Can a friend possibly put one to trouble? And I know, Mr. Wilshire, in my heart I know that we are friends.
Mr. Wilshire?
Yes. You must be,
Bill Cummings.
How do you do?
The one bag, all you have?
Travel light, that's my motto. Just make sure I have the trusty tape recorder.
This way.
I really didn't want to put you in any trouble.
My car's just through here.
Is it much of a ride?
46 miles.
I really could have hired a car.
This one.
It's not much of an airport, is it?
It suffices.
I understand this is beautiful country. Much hunting up here? Fishing? What do you do, Mr. Cummings?
Mr. Wilshire, you've come up here to interview my wife. I, myself, have no desire to listen to any questions, nor do I believe you would be interested in any of my answers.
Well, I just thought it's a long ride. We might chat a bit to pass the time.
I don't feel the necessity for passing time, Mr. Wilshire. I can enjoy it in many ways. Listening to music, for instance.
Mr. Wilshire, I'd have known you at once. You look just like your picture. It was published when your expose on graphs won the Pulitzer Prize.
You, don't look like your picture.
No?
That picture doesn't look like anyone or anything. You really are a beautiful woman.
Why did you find it necessary to say, really?
I forgot I was talking to a poetess.
A poet? The longer word has a diminishing effect.
Well, I see where I'll have to measure every syllable.
As indeed we all should. Bill, would you take Mr. Wilshire's bag up to the front guest room? I'll see about something to eat.
Oh, no, please, no trouble.
I thought we had already decided that true friends can never be trouble. I've just prepared a snack. Won't you sit down? During the day, we have a couple that keeps house for us, but we don't like having the servants live in. So they go home evenings to Morgansville. A coffee? Tea?
Whatever you and Mr. Cummings are having.
Oh, Mr. Cummings will deposit your bag and then retire for the night. And we shall not see him again until the morning.
Oh?
Just as well.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Cummings doesn't care for conversation, as you've probably discovered.
Yes. Why is that?
Well, he has a great many other things on his mind.
What does Mr. Cummings do?
Right now, Mr. Cummings is quite busy.
With what?
He's trying to devise a plan to murder me.
And our plan is to pull the curtain right now for a short intermission, after which we shall return with Act 2. This certainly isn't the kind of conversation one expects to have with a lady poet, is it? You never know. To paraphrase the old saying, you ain't heard nothing yet.
We're at the county fair today for the bell system. What are these things you're making here?
Doodah birds. Huh? Well, you take a glass bottle and you put sand in it, different colors, and it comes out beautiful.
But they don't look like birds. They have no wings.
They're not supposed to have wings. Not a doodah bird.
Okay. You make long-distance calls on the weekend?
Oh, yes. Everybody needs a doodah bird in their home.
If you made a long-distance call this weekend, dial direct without operator assistance anywhere, state to state, and talk for 20 minutes, how high would the bill be?
$10?
Oh, doodah. No, it's $3.84, including tax.
For 20 minutes?
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay, now that's all day Saturday and Sunday till 5, okay?
I'll call my sister and tell her about it.
And different discounts apply to Alaska and Hawaii. Do you get the price now?
Oh, yes.
$3.84, right?
$3.84.
You do?
I do.
When people get married, they can say, I do.
I do. But I do die.
Reach out, touch your one.
A railroad car clatters through Pennsylvania's coal fields almost a century ago. Its only passenger, a doctor named Matthew Shields, beginning a 16-year special assignment for the American Red Cross. In railroad yards, on sidings, and in the great terminals, Dr. Shields would convert his home on wheels into a classroom and teach first aid and occupational safety to industrial America. And all along the way, local physicians were enlisted as Red Cross volunteers to continue the teaching effort. When the car rolled to a stop for the last time, 2 million people had learned first aid. The effort was called A Good Beginning, but only a beginning. Today, as the Red Cross begins its second century, we're proud that America still looks to us for first aid training. Now we teach over 3 million people every year, and we still say it's only a beginning. Red Cross, ready for a new century.
As the philosophers insist on telling us, is stranger than fiction, which means that fiction, being more reasonable, is always easier to believe. Of course, there are those who can't tell one from the other, and that, of course, is why the whole world is in so much trouble.
You said your husband's trying to devise a plan to murder you?
Why do you appear so shocked? Is it difficult to believe?
It's difficult to believe you could be so relaxed about it.
Would it help if I were hysterical?
Shouldn't you go to the police?
And tell them what?
What you just told me.
And what would they say to that?
Well, they would,
Yes? An experienced reporter like you? You know what they'd do.
Yes.
Yeah, and the sigh says it all. They would say, "Lady, do you have any evidence?" And I would say, "Oh, yes." The look in his eyes, the tone in his voice, his brooding silence, his ominous manner. And they would call him in and tell him, and do you know what he would say?
He would deny it.
He would go even further. He would say, "Ah, poor dear girl, she gets these delusions." But, of course, you see, she writes poetry, and she doesn't know the difference between dream and reality. And were I to persist...
You'd wind up in the nut house.
Yes, that would be one way of killing me.
But why does he want to kill you?
I don't know.
Why does he say he wants to kill you?
He thinks... How to put this? He thinks I've robbed him of something.
Of what?
He isn't clear about it. I think perhaps it's his desire to live.
But why?
He is an engineer. He was in charge of constructing a skyscraper, and there was an accident, and one of the floors collapsed. Men were killed. And they blamed his design, and he's never worked again.
I haven't seen it in the daytime, but this appears to be quite a setup you have here. How can you afford it? I'm a reporter. You agreed to be interviewed. You have to expect these questions.
Bill comes from a wealthy family. He inherited a great deal of money.
So he doesn't have to work.
Oh, yes, he does. Well, no, not financially, of course. But all men must work.
And you, Mrs. Cummings?
Oh, please. Let's use first names.
Penthesilea is quite a mouthful.
Then you must call me Penny.
Now, what's your background, Penny?
I don't have any.
That's impossible.
No, it's true.
You must admit you do come from somewhere.
Probably.
No, definitely.
Have it your way.
In other words, you won't answer the question.
I can't answer the question.
Why not?
Because I don't know what the answer is.
Oh, but it's such a simple answer. I was born in, my parents were, I went to school, I worked for, you see?
Yes, but still, I don't know the answer.
Again, why not?
Well, I believe it's because I don't want to. I think I was a foundling.
Oh?
You know, one of those infants who were discovered on somebody's doorstep. But I must have had a very bad, very difficult time of it, and I've managed somehow to block it all from my mind.
What's the earliest thing you want to remember?
That I was in an airport.
Where?
Cincinnati. Well, actually, it's the Cincinnati airport, but it's across the river in Kentucky.
I know. What were you doing there?
I don't know. I'd lost my purse, and I was just a lost soul. And then this tall, good-looking fellow said to me, "Are you in trouble?"
It was Bill.
How'd you know?
Well, if this were a movie, it would have to be Bill, wouldn't it?
Yes, I suppose so.
And one thing led to another, and before you knew it, you were married.
Yes, you could say that.
Were you in love?
Yes.
When did it go bad?
When he lost his skill, or his luck, or his nerve, or whatever it is you need to succeed in what he wants to do.
I can understand a man who has a hard time and comes home and kicks the dog. But why should he want to kill you?
Because it's my fault.
Why?
Oh, you wouldn't believe it.
Try me.
Let's wait until we know each other better. It's been a very long day. Why don't we say goodnight?
Before I called it a night, I sat down in my room with the telephone. Like Mother, a reporter's work is never done.
I don't know, Jack. We've got nothing on this end so far.
Bernie, maybe we got us a case of amnesia here.
Maybe.
On the jacket of the book, it says, she's been married for the past 10 years to Mr. William J. Cummings.
So?
And before that, all I can get her to remember is the Cincinnati airport.
What was she doing there?
It beats me, but it's a lead.
Some lead.
I can fatten it up a little for you. She says she lost her purse at the airport.
Thank you, Jack.
Well, run with it, Bernie.
Run where?
Have you written that interview already?
Look, check out the husband, William J. Cummings. The material on him would have to be in the morgue.
What material?
He's a construction engineer. Something went wrong on one of his buildings. People were killed.
You're not up there to write about...
Just do as I ask.
Jack, I'm scared.
Of what?
I don't know. I sent you to do a nice heartwarming piece about a sensitive lady poet.
Look, if you wanted a nice heartwarming piece, you had no business sending me.
I don't know. It's going to turn into one of your mock Muckraking exposé.
Bessie, I go wherever the story takes me.
Well, sometimes you go too far.
Who are you kidding, Bessie? You love it.
I don't know, Jack. Maybe we put too much emphasis on circulation in this business.
Bessie, search your soul later. Right now, search the morgue.
Mr. Potter, this is Mr. Wilshire.
How do you do, sir?
Mr. Potter and his wife run the house for us. Mrs. Potter's taken the week off to visit her daughter. But perhaps you'll meet her when she returns.
I don't think I'll be here a week.
Oh, one never knows.
Will there be anything else?
More coffee?
No, this'll be fine, thank you.
You may go, Potter.
Yes, madam.
Remarkable, isn't it?
What's remarkable?
Well, Potter. His family's been here over 300 years, and look at him. He tries to be your typical English butler. How many of us are shaped by what we see in motion pictures?
It's a phase. I used to wear my hat in the house because I thought it was part of a reporter's uniform.
And Mrs. Potter's just as bad. Well, why don't I say just as good?
Why don't we talk about something important?
Well, everything's important. Is a sparrow less than the eagle in the grand design of things?
Why does your husband want to kill you?
I told you. It has to do with his frustrations.
And he's taking them out on you?
Yes.
And these are all fancies?
Yes.
I've been here before.
Where?
In the general area of murder cases. I've yet to come across a fancy that wasn't rooted in a fact. Now, I don't say deeply rooted or even logically or reasonably rooted. But something nourishes them. What in your case?
Why don't you ask him?
Would he tell me?
You're a reporter. You're skilled in making people tell you things.
So far, I haven't been very skillful with you.
So far, you haven't asked me the right questions.
And what would those be?
They might deal with life and love.
I was all primed to do that, but then you, sidetracked me with murder.
And you find murder more appealing?
It sells more papers. Besides, how can we disregard it?
There falls no shadow where there shines no sun. There can be no joy of pleasure where there is no knowledge of pain. And thus, we live our lives trying to balance the opposites. You, as a reporter, should know that.
Balancing the opposites, that's right. There are two sides to every story.
Two. Say perhaps an infinite number.
I always have more trouble than I can handle with just two. You say he's trying to murder you. What's his side of it? What is his side of it? To begin with, he's a very standoffish guy. I know he doesn't want to talk to me. What can I do? Go up to him and just say, I understand you want to murder your wife. But that's exactly what I did say to him.
I see. She's told you.
What are the facts?
The facts? I wonder.
I don't know what there is to wonder about. It seems to me we've got a pretty clear down-the-line statement here. It's either true or it's false.
Suppose I were to say yes. What would that tell you?
It would tell me that she was right. You do want to kill her.
But then what would you know?
I think I'd know enough.
No, you would not.
Why?
Because you have omitted the intensity factor.
And what's that?
How badly do I want to kill her? That's the key. Aren't there people you want to kill?
I suppose so.
Are you ever going to kill them?
I suppose not.
Wouldn't you say many people are in the same situation?
Probably. But let's talk about you and your wife. Are you going to kill her? This intensity factor, is it going to heat up sufficiently?
I think so.
So this is an imminent situation.
You could say that.
You're quite cold-blooded about it.
After a while, all the heat dies away.
Well, now that we've established the fact that you intend to do it, may I ask why?
Why?
Yes, why? There's always a why.
I don't think there's ever been a why like this one.
Let me just say there's nothing new under the sun. If you don't believe me, it's in the Bible. There's a list of standard reasons why men and women kill each other. And yours has to be one of them.
I don't think so.
Let me hear it.
Very well. I want to kill her because I have no choice. If I don't, she's going to kill me.
Self-defense, that's the second oldest motive in the world.
It happens to be true.
Why does she want to kill you?
You'll never believe it.
You any idea of all the stories I've heard in this business?
You've never heard one like this.
How do you know?
She isn't human.
She looks human to me.
She is physically. But she isn't subject to the laws that seem to govern the rest of us.
What laws would those be?
Well, think about it. Anyhow, as Mr. Lewis Carroll might say, it gets curiouser and curiouser.
Why do these people really want to kill each other?
We have a third act in which we may have an answer.
This is WBBM Chicago.
Feeling fit here, so good, turning up the way. You know you should. I'm Susan Anton. The ultimate in feeling fit is sleeping on a perfect sleeper pillow soft. Extra thick comfort on top and ultra firm support inside. Perfect sleeper pillow soft. Feel perfect sleeper. Try a perfect sleeper. Perfect sleeper. Fired up. It's a healthy investment in yourself.
Honey, we're having cheeseburgers like we've never had them before.
We are?
Here's your fork.
My fork?
Yes, your
Where's
fork.
my bun?
Hamburger helper, say cheese.
I want my bun.
Help the hamburger, say cheese. Hamburger helper, help the hamburger helper, make cheeseburger mac.
Our cheeseburger macaroni is a blend of tangy cheese, hearty macaroni, and savory seasonings that give cheeseburgers a whole new meaning.
Hamburger helper.
Well, did you miss the bun?
Help the hamburger.
What fun?
Hamburger helper, help the hamburger helper, make a great deal.
Person to person, heart to heart. Together we can move the world if we each do our part by helping care for the children, to nourish and to heal those in need. Care for the children of the world. If we each help one needy child today through care, we'll change tomorrow for children everywhere.
Please send your check or money order to CARE, Box 576, New York 10156, or local care office. In science, both sides of an equation must balance, as any high school student knows, or had better learn. He wants to kill her, and she wants to kill him. Thus, we have a proposition where all the factors add up to murder. But so far, it seems, we know very few of the factors. Do you know who she is?
She's Penthesilea Cummings.
Forget the Cummings. Do you know who Penthesilea was?
I believe she was an ancient Amazon queen.
Mm-hmm. What do you know about the Trojan War?
Well, wasn't it between the Trojans and the Greeks? Ulysses, Achilles, Hector, that crowd?
It was the first of the great world wars. Each side had many allies. The Amazons sided with Troy. Penthesilea was standing on the city wall when she saw Achilles, the great Greek hero. And she did what she wasn't supposed to do.
What was that?
She fell in love with him.
Well, why was that so terrible?
Because each was the general of an army. Each was fated to meet the other in combat.
All right.
They met in a hand-to-hand fight, and he killed her. As she lay dying, she felt he betrayed her.
Why? Wasn't it a fair fight?
She felt she'd been betrayed by love. Because she loved him, she wouldn't fight to the death, and she thought he felt the same way.
Evidently he didn't.
So she swore to have her revenge on men.
How could she do it? She died.
Maybe she didn't.
What does that mean?
Listen to me. And I'm an engineer into the bargain. She's come back.
From where?
This doesn't get easier.
It doesn't sound better either.
She's come back from the dead.
You believe this, huh?
After a while, it begins to sound logical.
Just for the sake of argument, why does she want to kill you?
I don't know. I'm a man. That's enough for her.
Who is she?
That's another thing. I don't know.
She says you found her wandering around the Cincinnati airport.
That's true.
Didn't you try to find out who she was?
Her purse was missing. It may have been stolen.
But she was wearing clothes, wasn't she?
Well, we tried to track down the labels, but they were just things that could have been bought in any number of stores.
How about her picture?
It appeared in all the papers. No one came forward to identify her.
Fingerprints?
The police, the FBI, the armed forces, they weren't on file anywhere.
Then how did you know her name was Penthesilea?
Because after a while she told me that the amnesia was just a sham. That she was really Penthesilea, the Amazon Queen.
But why did she pick on you?
Because she said she was out to destroy men who were leaders. I was a leader of sorts, I suppose. I headed one of the best construction firms in the country. And you're a leader, too.
Me?
Aren't you a leading journalist?
Meaning what?
After she gets rid of me, she'll get rid of you. I think we've chatted long enough. Think about it.
Come in.
You rang, sir?
Yes, Potter. You know why I'm here.
Yes, sir.
What do you think of Mr. and Mrs. Cummings?
In what way?
In every way. For instance, what would you say if I told you she wants to kill him?
I would say, sir, it's a possibility.
And if I were to say that he wants to kill her?
That, sir, is also a possibility.
Well, let's go for broke. What would you say if I told you he thinks she's Penthesilea, the ancient Amazon Queen?
I would say that nothing in this household would surprise me.
Do you know anything about Mrs. Cummings' background?
No, sir. From what I hear, she simply materialized.
Yes. Well, Potter, that'll be all. Thank you.
Isn't it lovely here in the garden? Or shall I pour you another cup of tea?
No, thank you.
Saw you from my window earlier. You were talking to Bill.
Yes.
I needn't ask about what.
Are you Penthesilea, the ancient Amazon Queen?
Do I look ancient?
Hardly. How'd you get the name Penthesilea?
I don't know. Just the one thing I seem to remember from the dense fog of the past.
Let us, if we can, cut through all the nonsense. Why me?
Why you?
Yeah, you write a book of poems. It's a hit. You become celebrated. The media is thirsting for you. Yet you agree to see only one reporter. Me. Why?
There's no mystery. I'm in love with you.
You never even saw me before last night.
But I knew you.
How?
From the stories in the papers. What we write gives away so much of ourselves.
No, not in your case. What you write gives away nothing.
It depends on how one reads it.
I have a friend who thinks you should handicap horses.
Well, I see you as a person of integrity. One who will follow the truth wherever it leads him. This makes you a true leader of men.
I've never led anybody in my life. Oh, yes, I did. I may have led one or two people astray.
I love you, Jack.
Yeah. I have some notes to type up.
Let it wait.
No. You have to put it all together while it's hot.
And what are you putting together?
I wish I knew. Let's see. She has flaxen blonde hair, brilliant blue eyes. She is slender, and yet one senses the strength in her. She's like an ancient Scythian queen, an Amazon queen. Oh, what am I doing? What am I saying? No, more than a queen. A goddess of love. Now, let's get a hold of ourselves. Who's that?
You know who it is.
Penny.
You've been expecting me.
Penny.
Yes, it's Penny. I love you, Jack.
But you're married.
Treat me like the rest of them, the other women in your life.
I can't treat you like the rest of them.
Why not? I don't care.
But I care.
Why?
Because I love you.
Then be happy with me, Jack. Be happy.
It isn't right.
Love makes everything right.
What about him?
We'll have to kill him.
Now wait.
For what?
Why do we have to kill him? Why don't you just get a divorce?
Because he won't forgive me. In his mind, I've done him an injury.
What kind of injury?
I've robbed him of his talent.
How?
Oh, it's part of the destruction I've brought him.
How have you robbed him?
Oh, people in every walk. They suddenly become empty. Writers, painters, actors, composers, designers, engineers. Everybody. Without warning one day, whatever it is they had is gone, and Bill can't face it. And somehow I did it to him. He'll make me pay. He has to.
But...
Let it ring.
It's for me.
It's not important.
I'm expecting a call.
I'll call again.
Let it ring. I don't know what happened. Suddenly I was in love. For the very first time in my life, I was in love. And there was nothing else and no one else in the entire world but the two of us. Can you imagine? A fellow like me, one who has absolutely no illusions at all about anything. When we fall the hardest. I lost all track of time. But my editor, Bessie, she didn't.
A lady to see you, sir. Shall I say you're in?
Say nothing at all, Jeeves. I'm here, and you're excused.
Very good.
What's going on here?
Bessie, I'm trying to write my story.
I haven't seen one word of copy. What's going on? Oh, why do I ask? I know. You're in love with her.
Now, Bessie...
Her ladyship offered me a gracious cup of tea. I saw the whole bit.
You had no right to come barging up here.
Don't answer the phone. What am I supposed to do? She has class. I'll admit that.
Bessie, will you get out of here and let me write my story?
3 weeks. What are you doing? Writing the history of the world?
Bessie!
Button it up, Jack, and let's run with it. Please.
I tried, but I couldn't write. I was always able to command the march of words across the page. But this time, nothing happened. I could only think of her. Penny. She was all. I didn't want anything else. She was the whole world.
I want us to be happy. Forever.
Yes.
But we can never be happy as long as there's a cloud across our future.
I know.
I brought you something, dearest.
What?
I left it on the table. I'll be back later. I'll come to you later, dearest.
There it was, lying on the table, resting on a napkin. A revolver. I looked at it. It was a beautifully made, finely finished weapon. It was so hard to believe that its only function was to kill. It was even harder to believe that I felt myself willing, able, even anxious to use it.
Hello, Jack.
You?
Yes. I knocked, but you didn't hear, so I just came in. You've been staring at that thing for a long time, haven't you? Are you going to kill me? Are you working up your nerve to do it? Shame. I'm dead already.
You're dead?
Yes, Jack, I'm dead. You see, she does that to you. She can't help it. It's how she's made. The thing that you know how to do, she steals it away. In my case, the knowledge of how to build. In yours, the knowledge of how to write. Oh, I see.
What do you see?
All that crumpled up paper on the floor, flowing out of the wastebasket. You can't write anymore, can you, Jack? Has she stolen it already?
That's a lie.
You know it's true in your heart.
I love her.
I know how you feel. I loved her once.
There's only one way I can have her. And that's to kill you. And if that's what I have to do...
I know. I would have killed for her, too, so go ahead. Shoot. Push back the safety. What's the difference? Do what you have to do. Does it matter who's on the phone?
Oh, shut up, will you? Hello.
Is this the great American lover?
What do you want, Bessie?
How you doing?
Is that what you called to ask?
No, not exactly. You wanted us to research this Bill Cummings and that accident? Hmm? Well, they were putting up this fantastic building. I got the name of it here somewhere. It is the Trojan Towers.
The what?
You heard me, the Trojan Towers.
Oh, Bessie.
What's so funny?
You'll never know. For crying out loud, what am I doing with a loaded gun in my hand? Look, the two of you will have to work it out between yourselves. I've got a deadline to meet. What do you think of the story, Shorty?
You know something, Jack? It could be true.
Yeah.
What did Bessie say?
She threw me out of the office.
It does sound a little out of line, Jack. I mean, where she's the reincarnation or what have you with this Amazon queen.
But it's the truth. And Bessie won't print it.
She saw, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You can't?
Oh, sure.
For good?
Nah, just for the rest of the week.
You know what I think, Jack? I think you ought to marry Bessie.
I could do much worse.
I know. That Penny, huh?
Yes, indeed.
But the way you figured it out, that dame's a killer, huh?
Maybe. But what a way to die.
Jack, level with me. What do you really think?
About her? Shorty, you can sit and think for hours and days and still get nowhere. All I can say, she's sure a penny for your thoughts.
And probably worth a great deal more. What's happened since? Has Penny killed Bill? Has Bill killed Penny? Nobody knows at this point. But I'll have some more to tell you in just a few minutes.
The Honorable Guy Vanderjack, Chairman, the National Republican Congressional Committee.
I am proud to be able to report to you that our federal government is once more responsive to the will of the people. In Congress, we are cutting spending and cutting taxes. We are helping President Reagan fulfill his promise to the people that government must serve, not be a burden. The Republicans in Congress, committed to a better America.
Paid for by the National Republican Congressional Committee.
I'm Phil Donahue. As you know, I like to talk to people about everything. For a few seconds, I'd like to talk to you about both a name and an international crisis. The name is CARE, and the crisis is the need of starving children all over the world. Every day, CARE feeds 18 million hungry children. Worldwide, they do it through contributions from people who care.
Please send your check or money order to CARE, Box 576, New York 10156, or local CARE office. People fall out of love. Love itself turns to hate. People suddenly, and for no apparent reason, lose their skills, drop by the wayside. Do we know why? Do they? And so they and we search for the truth. And this journey leads us into many strange byroads. After a while, people will believe anything, as long as it allows them to live with the answer. And the whole process is called life, and it forms the stuff of our adventures. Our cast included Michael Tolan, Marion Seldes, Mandel Kramer, and Bernie Grant. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
We go in the bank, and we go down the stairs like we go into the safe deposit. And on the landing, once we're out of sight, we open the baseball equipment bag and take out the disguises.
Check. The plastic raincoat and the seaman's helmet for you, the poncho for me.
And the stocking mask.
Correct, the stocking mask. Then I give you the machine gun.
Yeah, machine gun. I tell you, Jimmy Dugan's 6-year-old kid sent up a heck of a wail when he discovered that was missing last night.
So you'll get it back to him, along with the super-duper John Wayne 6-gun you picked for me. What do you do next?
Oh, well, then I go up to the main floor, and when you give me the sign, I holler, "Okay, freeze! This is a holdup."
And I approach the teller with the equipment bag and gather in the money. All right. Before anyone forgets anything, here we go.
This is E.G. Marshall, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Like to see your family enjoying all the fun that Florida has to offer? Delta's Funshine Fare makes Florida affordable. Head of family pays $159 each way on round trips. Your spouse pays just $106 each way. With each adult Funshine Fare passenger, one child 2 through 17 flies free Monday through Thursday. Each additional child in the same age group pays only $53 each way any day. Just make your Delta reservations and buy tickets 7 days in advance. If you like, make a single stopover in another Florida city, except Daytona Beach, as part of your Funshine Fare. And to help see Florida, get Delta's Wheel Deal, an Alamo 4-door citation for just $11 per day, plus gas, taxes, and optional insurance. See your travel agent or call Delta for details on Funshine Fares. Good through September 15th with travel completed by September 30th. Delta is ready when you are.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Welcome, I'm Tammy Grimes. I wish I had known the woman of today's story. She was Polish, married to a Frenchman. They were both great scientists. Recognition and fame rewarded her years of struggle. But at one time she thought her life was worthless and wrote in her diary, "My Pierre, I no longer love the sun or the flowers. The sight of them makes me suffer. I feel better on dark days, like the day of your death."
What have I done? Father, please tell me everything. You must.
They got Joseph in Krakow.
Oh.
Someone there, some traitor, denounced him.
Is he in prison?
This morning, they hanged him.
No. Oh, no. How can you go on living here in Poland? I can't stand this anymore.
Our mystery drama, Pursuit of a Dream, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis and stars Carol Teitel. It is sponsored in part by Cat's Paw, Heels and Souls. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. This is one of the greatest stories of detection of all time. Yet there was no crime. Two detectives, man and wife, made a discovery that changed the face of science and medicine and paid for that discovery with their own lives. The next voice you will hear is that of an actress playing the part of Marie Curie. They say when you are dying, your entire life passes before you. They say I was always a rebel. To be born a Pole, living under the whip of Russia, makes rebellion part of one's nature.
I was born Manya Sklodowska. It would be some years before I became Marie Curie.
Manya.
Yusuf, you made me jump. I'm walking along the street. I didn't see anyone, and suddenly you. Where did you come from?
Follow me down these steps to the cellar door.
What, jumping up at me in the street like that? You almost scared me to death.
I was waiting for you, Manya. This is important. Important to Poland. Shh. I'm going to give a signal on the door. You see, I give 3 knocks. Then inside, they signal back to me to make sure I'm not a government agent. And now I answer with 1 knock. Jan, this is Manya Sklodowska. We were in school together. How do you do? I will take Manya inside so we can discuss our problem. Keep guarding the door, Jan.
Yusuf, how long am I going to be here? If it's past curfew, how am I going to get home?
It won't take long. Just a few minutes. You'll be home safe. There. How do you like this? See? We've made a meeting place behind the boiler of this building. Oh, watch your step.
Oh.
Careful. That's ammunition. But here's an empty box. You sit. I'll sit over here.
Is this one of the secret underground meeting places?
Yes. Welcome.
But how can you keep it a secret, Yusuf? Isn't there a superintendent who comes to put coal into the boilers?
He's my father. Now, this is my problem. They are making me a messenger between those of us who feel as we do.
Oh, to be free from the Russians.
But I have no passport, and you have. My father was always suspect, so they held up all the control cards for all my family. We never got them.
Well, you can't use my passport, Yosef. It has my name.
You have it with you?
Well, I always carry it.
May I see it?
Yes.
Let me see what's written in it.
Well, I tell you, it has my name.
No, it does not have your name. It doesn't say the bearer is Manya Sklodowska. It says only M. Sklodowska. Understand?
The M, that's not you.
Well, no, it could be. It could be Mikhail, Marion. Manya, I need it. I have to make a trip from Warsaw to Krakow. The Russians will stop me at the gates of Krakow, and with no identification, I'll be put to forced labor.
What are you going for?
Well, it's best you don't.
No, I want to know. I want to be part of the revolutionary movement.
The less you know, the better it is for you. Manya, I will only need this passport for 1 month. In that time, I will have done all that I have been told to do.
You won't tell me any more?
Well, I am carrying things that are dangerous.
Well, even with a passport, don't they search you?
No. I'll put on an innocent face. I'm a student at the university, and I'm going home to see my mother who is ill.
You want my passport, but you can't trust me enough to tell me everything.
It's not only you who would be in danger, but your father and your mother and your 2 sisters.
Yosef, I'm going home now. I'm sorry, but my passport belongs to me, and I don't lend it to anyone without knowing the reason. If you change your mind and decide I can be trusted, you come to my house tomorrow, Saturday. Don't come before the afternoon. In the morning, I take walks with my father. Father, I've always wanted to ask you, why is it you speak certain things at home, and then when we walk in the park, as we are now, you talk of other things?
In the park, Manya, only the birds can hear.
But at home, why must we be careful at home?
Your mother, bless her, used to say, beware, the walls have Russian ears. Bless her memory.
You still miss her, don't you, Father?
Always, at this time of the year. Remember how we all walked in the park together?
I was so small. What did she die of?
A terrible disease of the skin for which there is no cure. When it happens, it is the end, the terminal point.
Father, do you think it's the duty of every Pole to fight against the Russians who enslave us?
Each one in his own way, yes. I try in my classes when I teach to instill our national feeling. My gun is a piece of chalk on the blackboard. My ammunition is the truth.
Perhaps when you are a little older, you will also fight for Poland by teaching. How you fight, you must decide for yourself.
That's true. I have to decide for myself.
Who else knows what your conscience is telling you? No one better than you. It is getting late. We must start back. Oh, by the way, how is your friend Joseph?
Well, what made you think of him all of a sudden?
Well, he used to come around to the house. I have not seen him lately.
I guess he's busy.
You need not hide what he is doing from me. He is a good boy.
Do you know what he's doing?
In his way, he is being a patriot also. We must walk a little faster. Your sisters will be worried.
Manya, come in quickly.
I expected you at my house this afternoon.
Did you? I didn't expect to go there.
I told you if you changed your mind and decided to take me into your confidence, I'd be home and I'd give you my passport. Lend it to you. Joseph, I've thought about it. You can have my passport.
That's very good. Thank you, Manya. What made you change your mind?
You are doing something for Poland, and I have no right not to help. When you want to tell me what you do, you will.
Manya, it's death, and I can't share that knowledge with anyone.
Death?
I am to carry small bombs in my clothes, and when I get to Krakow, I will be told at whom to throw them.
But you could be killed.
So can they. It's the only language they understand. Death.
Here, take it. My passport. May the good Lord watch over you.
Manya, thank you. I shall guard this with my life. Come to think of it, it is my life.
I want to do more than lend my passport. I want to be in the front line like you. My father says I should become a teacher, but how can I? Where in Warsaw can I obtain any higher education? The university is closed to women. It's hopeless. But my hands are tied.
Manya, don't accept it. Don't accept life as they want you to. Don't give up. They want us always to be their property.
How long has this been going on?
Oh, since the 1600s. There is strength here now. We will win in the end. Oh, we will see.
Jan, is that you? Jan, where are you going? Come back.
Manya, come in off the street. Come inside.
Father, that young man, I thought he came out of our house.
Yes, he did.
I know him.
So do I, my child. Let me close the door.
Why did he run away when I called to him?
Manya, in these times, you do not call out someone's name in the street. Who knows who may be watching the house?
Well, of course. How stupid of me.
Manya, you remember a week ago we talked about people doing what they can for Poland?
You found out. Oh, Father, I'm so sorry. I hope I haven't gotten us into any trouble.
Are we in trouble?
Well, you see, I loaned Joseph my passport so he could get to Krakow.
So. No, they have not traced it to us yet.
Has something happened to Joseph?
I had no idea you were part of it. It was Jan who was just here and told me.
Told you what? What have I done? Please, don't tell me in little pieces, Father. Tell me everything.
They caught Joseph in Krakow.
Oh, no.
Someone there, some traitor, denounced him.
Is he in prison?
This morning they hanged him.
Oh, Father.
Little one, he did what he had to do. That is all any of us can do.
Father, how can you go on living here?
It's my homeland. It is my country.
I can't. I can't stand it anymore.
Oh, my dear Manya, even if I had a choice, I am too old now to begin all over again.
I've decided. I'm going to find work and save enough and go to Paris and study. The Sorbonne, if they'll take me, I can be a governess, a teacher. I must do something, Father. I just can't sit here and wait while my friends are being killed. There's more. There's got to be more I can do with my life.
Yes, Paris is a good idea. You could get a good education at the Sorbonne.
You really mean that, don't you? But what will you do, Father?
Do not worry. Set your eyes on the stars. I will do all I can to help you pay for what you need.
Oh, no, I'm being selfish. There's no one here to take care of you.
Let me worry about myself. First, we shall get you a good paying work as a governess. After all, someday you will marry and have children of your own. You might as well start practicing taking care of other people's. If you go to live in France, you might even marry a Frenchman.
Me? Marry a Frenchman? Never. Remain in Paris, leave you, abandon Poland? Never. Father, I promise you. Those kinds of promises are made to be broken. One has no idea what time and fate can do to one's little schemes. Besides, that summer, I still had no idea what I wished to do with my life. All I knew was I had to learn somewhere. There was so much to know, and I knew so very little. It is quite true. Marie Curie started out as many youngsters, wanting to know everything and yet not knowing how to start or where. What a different Marie Curie it is. The one scientists and scholars speak about. The woman of discoveries, honored by medals, decorations, and prizes. Yet underneath, Marie was always that little Polish girl with a gift for the pursuit of the unknown. I shall return shortly with Act 2. Ours is an unusual story of a remarkable woman who started life like so many of us, wondering which path we would follow. Marie Curie, however, found within herself a force that drove her to one of the greatest medical and scientific discoveries of all time. In Act 1, we knew her as Mania. Now, in Act 2, she lives in Paris and studies at the Sorbonne. Mania has become Marie, and she is remembering those early days. Yes, I do remember. It is all so bright in memory, because I am now on the edge of the everlasting. Is that why precious moments of my life flash before me as clear as yesterday? Do you hear me, Pierre? I hear you. Your words, every one, from the day I was first invited to meet you. You, a distinguished scientist, and me, a mere student.
I have invited you to meet this young lady from Warsaw. Remember, Pierre, I mentioned her to you?
Ah, so you are not French, mademoiselle.
Marie is Polish from Warsaw and is doing brilliantly at the Sorbonne.
Well, I'm very happy to meet you, Professor Curie. I've read a great deal about your most distinguished career as a physicist.
Oh, mademoiselle, I am not most distinguished. In fact, I am not so sure I am even distinguished.
Pierre, please allow Marie to tell you why she is here.
Oh, but of course, please, why are you here?
Well, to meet you, Professor.
Why me?
Because she has a problem. Marie, speak up.
A problem?
Yes. You see, Pierre, Marie has been ordered to make a study of the various magnetic properties of steel, and she needs workplace for her experiments. I needn't tell you how cramped they are for space.
Oh, I see. Space?
Yes. Since this is your field, I'm sure you understand, Pierre. Analyzing minerals and group samples requires heavy equipment, which the laboratory where Marie works cannot accommodate.
And which one is that?
The Lippmann.
Ah, no, it could not.
So it occurred to me, perhaps, if you had a workroom that was available.
Well, let me think about it.
Robert, you're putting Professor Curie in an awkward position. I understand you're concentrating on crystallography research now, Professor.
Ah, crystallography. You know about that, mademoiselle?
Well, not enough, not nearly enough.
The science of the future. A young science. About 200 years ago, a dame discovered that although quartz crystals may appear different from one another, The angles between the corresponding faces are always the same.
Although we two were different, Pierre and I, the angles between our faces also became the same. Dear Pierre, how your face brightened when you started telling me of your research and teaching. It took me a year to decide that your light was bright enough for both our lives. Our marriage, our honeymoon bicycling through France, and then...
A baby. A child. You are going to have a child.
I won't let it interfere with our work, I promise you.
Oh, my darling, how can you talk like that? There are miracles in science, yes, but none like the miracle of birth. I want that to interfere with everything.
What a foolish promise not to let the coming baby interfere with my investigation into the magnetic properties of steel. All through my pregnancy, I kept telling myself, I'm not the only mother to be who has suffered from dizziness, but just the same.
Marie, are you all right? Marie, my darling. Oh, my Lord, she has fainted. Marie, open your eyes.
Oh, Pierre. Are you home from school early?
The heat went out. They had to close. It is all right. Everything is all right. Here, hold on to me. I'm going to carry you to the couch.
Oh, Pierre, we don't have a couch in the laboratory, only that chair.
Oh, that is right. There is no couch. You fainted, you know. I found you on the floor.
Oh, Pierre, just put me into the chair and I'll be all right.
What happened?
Oh, nothing, darling. Really nothing.
How can you say nothing? I come in. There is a retort broken on the floor. You are lying on the floor. Here, drink this. I want to understand what made you faint.
Oh, motherhood, that's all. Nature asserting itself over scientific investigation. I'm really very ashamed.
You want another glass?
No. Every single morning from the time I arrive here in the laboratory, I just don't seem to be able to stand up at the table to do my work. I get weaker and weaker, just continual dizziness.
But you never said anything to me.
Oh, Pierre, you have your work, I have mine.
Not another word. No research is that important. I am going to call Dr. O'Hare, and as soon as you feel up to it, I will get a carriage and take you home. It is not right for you to feel dizzy from morning till night.
I think it is. It's normal. It's our baby.
Our baby? It is?
Oh, I'm sure. That's what depresses me so. I want to have the baby and still go on with my work.
The baby. All these months you felt miserable and you came to the laboratory, took care of me, cooked, sewed, did the housework.
Hundreds of thousands of mothers do it.
Yes, but they are not scientists.
Oh, why should we few be excluded? I know it will be such a joy when the baby is born. I shall forget all about how miserable I used to feel. But only one more month, and then maybe a boy. If he is, I shall call him Pierre.
And if she is a girl?
Irene. That was my mother's favorite name.
Antoine, forgive me for bursting in on you in your laboratory, but a best friend is entitled to the best news first.
Oh, you have won the Nobel Prize.
Better news than that. The young lady arrived in the world early this morning. My daughter.
Oh, congratulations, mon vieux. What name did you give the little scientist?
Irene.
Ah, the Greek goddess of peace.
Yes, she is a little goddess.
And how is Marie?
Thankful and relieved and happy and wondering how she can nurse the baby while conducting her experiment.
Now that the earth-shaking news is out, let me give you a small tremor. You know my experiments with uranium salts. I've discovered that at ordinary temperatures, uranium produces an invisible radiation.
You mean like Röntgen's X-rays?
Somewhat, but by itself. No electricity.
What proof do you have?
I want to have photographic proof. But first I must be sure this radiation isn't due to stored sunlight. After all, left in the elements, exposed, the sun, you know.
Keep the compound for a time in a darkened room.
That's what I'm doing.
Total darkness for 3 months ought to be a good measure. 90 days should do it.
90 days, a good thought. Then I'll test it.
Now, if you will forgive me, Antoine, I must get back to Marie. Congratulations. I am sure you are on the brink of something. 90 days.
Whatever science can prove in that time is a small accomplishment compared to Marie's in 9 months.
Marie, look at this package from Antoine. It came this morning. A photographic plate.
Oh? Well, what's it a picture of?
It is a picture of a compound of uranium. He placed it on this plate, and of its own accord, it photographed itself, as it were.
I wonder how it did that.
That's what Antoine would love to know.
I thought Antoine was hoping to detect fluorescent rays by subjecting metals to light.
Well, that is his main research. This happened as a byproduct. He placed uranium salts on this plate in complete darkness.
It's as clear an outline of the mass as you could hope to see. I would say that in that uranium is a source of energy that releases rays that affect the plate. Or is it the uranium itself? Oh, Pierre, wouldn't you like to find out?
You are not only a scientist, but a mind reader.
Is anyone else making a study of these rays?
Not here in France or in Europe.
No one?
The only two who have done work on rays are Ronkin on X-rays and Antoine on fluorescence.
Shall we?
We must.
I can't believe in such luck, Pierre, to work on a problem no one even knows exists.
My dear scientific partner, we are not only going to work on the problem.
We are not?
No, we are going to solve it.
Oh, we'll need a great deal of space, much more than we have now.
I'll see what I can find, Marie. Do not worry.
I didn't worry, but I should have. The best the School of Physics could find for us was a ground floor closet used to store wood and old machinery. It was wintertime, no heat, no electricity. But I started my hunt for the new energy in that storeroom. Pierre taught and studied for his doctorate. I measured and measured and measured all December and January. And then, in February...
Marie, are you a rat?
No, I couldn't be in better health, Pierre. Or warmer. Here, darling. Read today's entry in my notebook. That should tell you.
February 6, 1898. Temperature 6 degrees. What temperature is that?
Here. Right here. In this closet. Oh, you don't feel the cold, do you?
Marie, I am worried about your health. We should wait for warmer weather.
No, I'm much more worried about our electrometer. It's much more sensitive to cold and humidity than I am. Oh, how did your classes go today?
Well, I lectured, they listened, but whether they learned...
Pierre, I want you to meet someone.
Yes, who?
I would like to introduce you to the first feminine scientific detective, Madame Marie Curie.
Enchanté, madame. I know your husband. Lucky man that he is. Now, what is this detective?
The walls have ears.
They have?
Yes, my dear mother always said so. Pierre, listen. I am certain that uranium has a property of radiation unlike anything observed before. It's an atomic condition.
Atomic?
And not only do I find it in uranium, but in thorium as well, and so...
It may exist in other...
Yes! Who is to say those two are the only elements capable of such radiation?
Ergo, Detective Curie would like to examine all known chemical elements.
Can you arrange that for me, Pierre? Please?
Samples of all minerals and salts, eh? I will do my best. It is the least the School of Physics can do for me.
For their most brilliant professor.
I will tell them that when next I ask for a raise in salary.
Oh,
bless you, my dear. And who knows? Your research may point the way to a ray that will cure the common sneezing cold.
A radioactive cure for the common cold escaped me. Oh, not that I was looking for it. But what I did find was a much more powerful radioactive substance than that in uranium and thorium, hiding in so many of the known elements. What was it? I had to know. I would do nothing else but track and trace and detect. Then suddenly, everything changed. A telegram from my father.
When did you receive it, Marie?
Well, it was here at home this evening when I came back from the laboratory. Hand me those heavy stockings, Pierre.
So we will take the first train to Warsaw.
Pierre, look at the date it was sent. 3 days ago. 3 whole days. Why was it only just delivered? That's terrible.
Hey, let me read it. Please come visit your old father. Stop. Do not wait.
Don't wait, he says. I pray to heaven he doesn't have what Mother has.
Now, that is enough talking. Where is my bag?
Oh, you can't go, Pierre. You're taking your oral examination for your doctorate this evening. Have you forgotten? I'll be finished packing in 5 minutes. Oh, I shall miss you,
Well,
darling.
perhaps the worst is over. And whatever made your father send the telegram is all settled.
I don't know. I just want to be sure I get back to Warsaw in time.
Marie Curie, newly married, a mother now, answers a daughter's call. Her father needs her. These family ties take precedence over any problem and duty. After all, were it not for her father, it is entirely possible that Marie Curie's scientist would still be Mania Sladowska, living in Warsaw. I shall return shortly with Act 3. In April 1898, Marie Curie's miracle discovery was announced to the Academy of Science. The presence of a new element containing powerful radioactivity. Her father regained his health, learning with the world that the substance was called radium. But radium was yet to be isolated, yet to be seen, and far off in the future, it was yet to be used as a cure for certain types of cancer. Marie Curie reminisces.
It was really Pierre who put his finger on the problems of how to find, measure, and catalog radium. I think he realized far more than I did the enormous task before us. He and Antoine Becquerel and I puzzled over the future.
To begin with, Marie, you are going against every fundamental theory scientists have held for centuries.
Of course, Pierre, that may be a good thing.
Antoine, what are the roadblocks?
Oh, science itself. The Academy will have to see this radium and touch it. You two must test it with acid, bottle it, weigh it.
It's atomic weight. We will have to tackle that first.
Oh, I can hear them at the Academy. No atomic weight, no radium. When we see it, we'll believe it.
I wonder what it'll be like, what it will look like.
I don't know, my dear. I should like it to have a beautiful color.
A new element of a beautiful color.
The first thing, then, is to find a large amount of pitch blend.
Well, there must be tons of it lying about. Where do they dump it after the uranium has been extracted?
We shall climb on our bicycles, Marie and I, and hunt for it.
Oh, we have some idea where the mines are. So we show up in person and we say, do you have any pitch blend to dispose of? It's worthless to you. We'll get rid of it for you.
Oh, traveling by bicycle?
We always do. The same bicycles that take us home every day took us on our honeymoon.
Antoine, would you like to come with us?
Oh, at my age, I haven't ridden a bicycle in 50 years.
Oh, I'm sure it'll all come back to you in no time. It's never too late.
Marie, for me it is too late. I am better off in my laboratory. But I wish you two a happy and successful hunting trip.
Antoine, come out. We are back.
Pierre, Marie.
We thought we would stop first at your house before going on home.
Oh, we made 50 kilometers today, but we promised ourselves Paris by nightfall or else.
Oh, but you've only been gone a fortnight.
We did not have to go that far.
Success?
Tons of it.
Oh, don't you want to come in and tell me about it? Have a glass of wine?
No. We must go home. We both need a bath and a bed. But, Antoine, we will give you all the news tomorrow.
We'd been to Austria, to a mine near St. Joachimsthal. Just at the time, an official from the Austrian Academy of Science was there. He knew of our work. He agreed to have a ton of it sent to us. But where to work? They gave us a large shed that used to be used to dissect corpses. It was there, under Rue Le Monde, our dissection of the unknown began.
Marie, aren't you dressed yet? It may be here any moment.
I'm almost ready, Pierre. Oh, what about your classes, dear? Aren't you going this morning?
I told them either postpone today's physics class or cancel altogether. I said I had a whole ton of pitch blende arriving from Austria, and I would not miss that moment even if they took my doctorate from me.
You told them that.
The fool faculty had said, pitch blende, a ton of it. You must be joking, Pierre. I said to him, Monsieur Dubois, you just wait. Someday the joke may be on you. Oh, that's it. That's the truck. It is here. Come, and don't trip, Marie, as you run downstairs.
Oh, don't push me. Ladies first. Oh, I'm so excited I don't know what to say.
Oh, you will manage. And how are we going to carry a ton of it into the shed? I should have hired one of my students to help.
It's here. Oh, how beautiful.
Is this the place to deliver the pitch blunt? 1 ton of pitch blende, right?
Yes. This is the place. We will have to carry it around to the back to the shed. I will give you a hand unloading it.
Oh, please, when you pull back the cover, I want to see it for myself.
Certainly, madame.
Yeah, I will help you with it.
I can't bear the suspense. Imagine a ton of it. Oh, look, it's not loose at all.
Well, thank heavens. Can you picture us shoveling a ton of pitch blende into the shed?
It's all in sacks.
I'll lift one down for you.
Marie, we are going to be working with this for years.
I have a knife right here. Here, let me cut the strings.
Oh, surely you can wait till all the sacks have been brought inside?
No, I want to touch it now. Feel it. Oh, look at it. Oh, just look at it. Oh, you beautiful element. You are the most beautiful element I have ever seen in my life. To treat kilo by kilo, ton after ton, to be a wife, a mother, a chemist, a physicist, engineer and laborer all at the same time. I must have been out of my head to attempt it, for it's a slow process. Standing in the icy courtyard, watching it cook, then inside the freezing shed, purifying. Those days, weeks, years, in such very primitive conditions.
Marie, what have you done?
Oh, look at it. Months of preparation. It was too hot here. I picked it up. I didn't realize. Oh, look at it. All my work lying there on the floor. All that time wasted. Don't mop it, Pierre. It's hopeless. I can't.
All right, my darling. Just stand quietly for a moment and let me hold you in my arms.
Oh, Pierre, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... Of course I must go on. It's just the pain. My hands, my arms.
Let me see.
Oh.
They are scalded, Marie. Where is the ointment? Marie, we are putting a stop to this right now. I will lower the furnace so nothing will catch fire, and you are stopping your work this instant. How do you feel now, my darling?
Oh, my arms are better. And my hands. Look, see, I can move my fingers through the bandages. I'd like to start up the furnaces again.
No, Marie. You are overworked and overtired. And that is why these accidents happen. You are too tired to concentrate. It is the month after month of fractionalizing for pure radium that is so exhausting.
I stupidly picked up a hot pan with my bare hands.
You simply do not know what you are doing some of the time.
I am tired, that's true. I'm tired and frustrated. And always I am conscious that I am fighting time.
Marie, what difference does it make if you extract pure radium in 1900, in 1904, in 1906?
I am fighting the time that makes impurities. The longer it takes, the dust, the dirt, I have to do the same work over and over and over again.
Marie, we are doing the impossible. Now, you cannot afford to be tired. You cannot afford tears. And most of all, neither of us can afford the luxury of failure.
You're right. I won't give up. I know I'm being childish.
You are the only one who can make radium live. Antoine cannot. I cannot. And who knows what its isolation, its complete use could mean.
I'm better now. I always am after you've given me a good talking to. What radium could mean in the future, that's not important to me now, Pierre. All I really want to do is to finish what I started. I did finish it. It was 1902. Remember, Pierre, 45 months after we told the Academy that radium existed, I managed to isolate 1 decigram, 1/10 of a gram of pure radium with the atomic weight of 226. Remember the night you came late to the laboratory, Pierre?
Marie, what are you standing in the street for outside the laboratory?
I was waiting for you.
Why did you not wait inside? You know how easily you catch cold.
I didn't want to go back inside without you.
All right, I'm here. Let us go in.
Don't turn on the lamps. Do you remember that day when you said to me, I should like to think that radium has a beautiful color?
What is that light over there by the table, above it? It is floating.
Give me your hand, Pierre. We'll walk over there together. On the shelf, Pierre. See?
It glows. Yes. What an extraordinary light.
1/10 of a gram of pure radium in that jar.
Unearthly. How it glows.
It's what we said all along, darling. In science, there is magic, and we have found it. The scientific world sprang forth to help. 2 German scientists, Volkov and Giesel, saw its physiological effects, and Pierre exposed his own arm to the radium as a test. Even Antoine carried a glass tube of it, and he suffered burns.
Oh, I love this radium, but I have got a grudge against it. My new suit.
And Pierre worked with Bouchard and Balthazar on animals, then people. What a day that was when he told the Academy.
Radium has the power to destroy cells. It can also obliterate growth, tumors, and certain forms of cancer. Marie, you know quite an industry has grown up manufacturing radium.
Every time I lend a tube of it to a doctor for his patient, I catch my breath. It's so hard to believe.
Why are you changing the subject?
Because you are about to tell me the more radium is manufactured, the more malignant tumors can be cured, and then you're going to say something to me which I don't want to hear.
What was my question?
Should we profit from our discovery, patent the technique, and collect what they call royalties?
With the money, we could build a fine laboratory.
No, Pierre. Science belongs to everyone, and we must give it back. We merely discovered the path to radium. We didn't invent it.
I knew you would say that. And so I have already told the Academy to distribute all our findings and methods of purification to whoever wants it.
I was thinking this morning, if the world had known of the powers of radium years ago, perhaps my mother would have lived longer. It was April 19th, 1906. My precious husband was crossing the street, and a wagon ran over him. He was only 47. I was 39, and I would live on alone. That is, until today. I am now 67. They tell me the end is near. Anemia, due to years of radiation. I am happy. Before sunset, I shall be with my Pierre. When you were taken from me, I remember covering your coffin with flowers and sitting beside it. I put the picture of me, the one that you loved, into your grave. Remember, you told me marrying me was the first right thing you had ever done. We were made to live together. How I went on all those years alone, I don't know. I thought, everything is over. Pierre is sleeping his last sleep beneath the earth. To me, that day was the end of everything. Everything.
Respectfully, we know Marie Curie was wrong. For her and for the rest of us, it was not the end of everything. In 1914, she drove an ambulance converted into a radiation center through the war zone. Her arm, wearing the Red Cross band, helped heal thousands. But the final count of those saved by her discovery is not in yet, or will it ever be. I shall return shortly. When Marie Curie was awarded her second Nobel Prize, that was the first for any scientist, as were the countless medals and honors bestowed upon her. But perhaps these words from Louis Pasteur meant the most to her. To him who devotes his life to science, nothing can give more happiness than increasing the number of discoveries. But his cup of joy is full when the results of his studies immediately find practical applications. Our cast included Carol Teitel, Mando Kramer, and Lloyd Battista. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
All you've ever done is think about yourself and your awful chairs and all your other possessions. Yes, like Terry, like me, like Father. Father was one of your possessions, too. You owned him. He belonged to you till he couldn't stand it anymore, and he died. Well, I didn't kill him. Nobody can say I killed my own father. No. Nobody can say that.
Boy, cut it out.
Because you did that. You cruel, you stupid woman. You sitting there so smug, so pleased with yourself.
Boy, stop it. Stop it.
She did it.
Are you all right, Mother?
What? Yeah, she's all right, isn't she?
I don't know.
Why is she just sitting there?
Troy, I don't know. Mother?
Oh, do something, Carrie. Do something.
Shut up, you little idiot. Don't you see I don't know what to do?
This is Tammy Grimes, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, dream.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Keep in touch. Don't forget to keep in touch. How often have you said that? Or had it said to you? Sometimes carelessly, a mere formality. Other times earnestly, as though it was a matter of some importance. Now and again, with a feeling of desperation, as though the fate of a relationship depended upon it.
Can I help?
I don't see how.
You know I want to. I want to help you any way I can.
Well, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, would you sit here next to me?
Of course I will. Now what?
Nothing. That's all.
Our mystery drama, In Touch, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Amanda Plummer. I'll be back shortly with Act One. happened after you said, keep in touch, don't forget to keep in touch? Was it a letter every so often? Was it an occasional phone call? Was it a card on the 25th of December reading Season's Greetings? Or was it nothing at all? And you, what did you do when someone said, keep in touch? Did you write? Did you phone? Did you send a Christmas card? Or did you let that person slip quietly out of your life, become a memory? Or perhaps not even that?
I was spending the summer with Dr. Abramowitz, an old and dear friend of my father's in a pleasant suburban town where he had a comfortable practice. I just finished working my way through medical school and was ready for a few months of loafing and listening to Dr. Abramowitz. One morning, early, I came down to breakfast to find him on the phone.
Edgar, I can't. I just can't. I've been carrying this bug around for days now. If I don't get some rest, I'll be no good to anybody. I know. But tell her to double the dose, see if that helps. And tell her doctors get sick, too. Just like other people. Thanks.
Not feeling so good, huh?
Running a fever of 102. That darn virus all over town. Now Edgar Bartlett wants me to take a look at his daughter. But he knows I can't help her. Same old thing, nothing to be done about it.
Well, what's her trouble?
Headache.
He expects you to make a house call for a headache?
Well, her headache's something else again. Mean, vile, and devastating.
Not migraine?
No, not migraine. Gotta find out what they are. I got a tight belt around her head, she says. Heavy pressure between her eyes. Bad taste in her mouth. Nausea. Stops eating completely. Says she never wants to eat again.
How often do they occur, the headaches?
2-3 times a year. Sometimes more, sometimes less. No indication of what brings them on. Matter of fact, no indication of why they finally go away. They can last as long as a month sometimes. And believe me, that girl goes through purgatory.
Listen, how would it be if I went over to see her?
My dear boy, just out of med school, and you think you're a doctor already?
Oh, no, I know. Forgive my presumption.
Well, still, couldn't hurt. Nice young fellow like you. Couldn't hurt a nice young girl like Ellen Bartlett.
Now, I wouldn't presume to diagnose or prescribe.
I know that. I trust you. Go ahead. Go see her.
It was a beautiful day, and I walked the half-dozen blocks to the Bartlett house, wondering all the way why I was going there and what I would do when I got there. Perhaps Dr. Abramowitz had been right, a medical student fresh out of school, thirsting to confront a real patient.
Yes?
I suppose I should have phoned first or asked Dr. Abramowitz.
I talked to Abramowitz half an hour ago.
Yes, I know. I was there.
He wouldn't come over.
Well, he's really not well. Fever of 102.
He told me.
Yeah. He suggested that no, that's wrong. I suggested that I come in his place.
Oh, you're a doctor, right?
Well, no. I just graduated from medical school. I'm taking the summer off, staying with Dr. Abramowitz, and, well, he's so overworked right now and not at all well himself.
Yes, he told me that on the phone.
So on an impulse, really, I don't know just what I thought I could do, but I asked if I might stop over and see your daughter. Not as a doctor exactly, more as someone who cares, you might say, as a doctor would care. Am I making any sense to you at all?
Not much. But come on in anyway.
Thank you.
Follow me. Ellen's on the chaise in the living room.
These terrible headaches. Once she comes down with one of those, nothing helps. Oh, Ellen, there's somebody here to see you.
Dr. Abramowitz?
No. But it's a friend of his, a gentleman who's staying with him for the summer. I don't think you told me your name.
Post. Daniel Post.
I'll leave you two together. Anything you want? Coffee or something?
Oh, no, thanks. Nothing.
If there is, well, just call me, all right?
We will, thank you. Is it all right if I sit down over here?
Any way you like.
Okay. I'm sorry you have so much pain.
You have quite a lot of pain.
Yes, I heard about it. Dr. Abramowitz told me.
He gave me a prescription.
Yes, he told me.
This morning he told my father I should double the dose he prescribed.
Do you want to try that?
Not really. No, not really.
What do you really want?
What?
If you should reach down, way down inside yourself, what would be the thing that you really want?
Why, for the pain to go away.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it would be nice if...
It would just go away.
Yes, I can understand that.
But of course it doesn't. You can't just wish a pain away.
No, you can't.
You understand that too, don't you?
Well, it's not so hard to understand.
Isn't it? Most people don't understand it.
What people?
Oh, all of them. The ones that say there's nothing wrong with you. You're imagining the whole thing. You just want attention, stuff like that.
Well, what's wrong with that?
With what?
With wanting attention. When you're in pain.
I mean, you can't expect everybody to just drop everything and pay attention to you. I mean, that's not fair. Or right. It's not grown up. It's not reasonable.
But there's nothing wrong with wanting it.
The world doesn't revolve around me, you know.
It used to, didn't it?
What? When?
Quite a while ago.
You mean when I was little?
Very little.
Like a baby?
Well, the world does revolve around a baby, doesn't it?
Does it?
Well, I should think so. For the baby, the world is mother.
Not the father.
Yeah, I think the father enters the picture later. You know, when I'm feeling very helpless, incompetent, lonely, unappreciated, sometimes I feel I'm a baby again. And, I want my mother.
You do?
Yes, I do. I want her to put her arms around me and tell me everything will be all right and that I'm loved and cherished and understood and there's nothing hiding under the bed waiting to get me.
I never had a mother.
Oh? How did you get here?
I don't know. I only had a father. No mother at all.
Tell me about that.
If I had a mother to start with, and I'm not at all sure I did, she was locked up somewhere.
Oh?
Lots of hush, quiet now. Don't go in there, stay where you are. Don't move. Don't make a sound. And the black shadows up there, big and black and going to burst and drown everything. Drown the house. Drown the dog. Poor little thing. Sharp, shaggy spear goes through your head. Lightning. Burns your brains out. Makes you stupid. Dodge. Duck. Hide. Save the dog. Save somebody. Hang on. Don't let go. Look out. It'll get you. Hold your breath and count to 10. It's going to get you and you'll crumble into dust. Hush. Don't make a sound. And they'll never know. Don't tell. Lie still and no one will know. No one will ever know. Absolutely nobody will ever know. Even after you're dead.
She went on like that for almost an hour. I simply sat in the chair and watched her. She sounded like a mad woman. But gradually, her face began to change. The pinched look began to smooth out. Her eyes seemed to clear, her hands relaxed. And then her whole body. Until at last, she fell asleep.
How is she?
I don't know, really. She's asleep.
Asleep? Oh, my. You think the headache's gone?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to wake her up to ask her.
Must be. She couldn't sleep like that if it hadn't left her. Oh, great Scott. She looks so happy. I don't think I've ever seen anyone look that happy.
Like a child.
What did you do to make her look like that?
I didn't do anything.
Well, you must have done something.
I just sat over there in that chair and never went near her. I was getting ready to leave. I might as well.
Now, wait a second. You look awful.
I do?
Yeah, you're pale. You look exhausted. Look at you. You're shaking all over.
So I am. And I'll be running along.
You're quite sure you're all right?
Oh, quite sure I'm fine. Except that, I seem to have this awful headache. I hoped the fresh air would help, but it didn't. All the way back to Dr. Abramowitz's, my head felt clamped in a sort of steel helmet. Waves of nausea swept through me. I felt I'd never be able to eat again. And between my eyes, my nerves started to crackle.
What do you make of it? Anything at all? Perhaps when the afflicted girl Ellen wakens from her sleep, she'll be able to shed some light on the puzzle. I hope so. But for that, we shall have to wait for the second act. We're going to have to wait a while longer before we discover Ellen's reaction to the seemingly miraculous removal of her symptoms. For there is another person involved here, Edgar Bartlett, her father, who admitted the young medical graduate Daniel Post to the house and left him alone with the suffering girl. Mr. Bartlett's reactions, too, are worth observing.
Strange. Very strange. I thought of running after the young man, but I didn't. I am by nature a conservative man and a reticent one, and I seldom do anything on impulse. As the summer wore on, Ellen seemed completely cured of her headaches. I began to hope that they had somehow been exorcised, if that's the word I want. But they hadn't. One morning, as autumn was starting to crisp the air, she didn't come down for breakfast. And I went up to her room.
Is that you, Father?
All right to come in?
If you want to.
You've got another one, haven't you? And I was hoping...
I'm sorry.
It's been... how long has it been now? 2 months since the last one?
Almost 3.
Look, honey, what can I get you?
Nothing.
What about those pills Dr. Abramowitz prescribed? Do you still have some of those?
They don't help.
I know. That young man, what's his name, staying with Dr. Abramowitz, Post, that's his name.
Daniel Post.
Yes, he cleared up that last headache you had.
Yes, he did.
What did he do? Do you remember?
He didn't do anything.
Now, Ellen, he must have done something. Try and remember.
He didn't do anything.
Well, I'm going to call him and ask him to come over here. He'll do it, I'm sure he will. Why hadn't I thought of it right away? That young fellow was a wonder. I'd pay him anything he asked if he'd fix Ellen's headache. Poor girl. Her little face all contorted with pain.
Hello?
Let me speak to Daniel Post, will you?
Speaking.
I'm glad I reached you. This is Mr. Bartlett, Ellen's father. The girl with the headache. Remember her?
Oh, very well. How is she?
She's got one again, just like the others.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Look, could you come over here and take a look at her?
I don't think I
You
can.
did her a whole lot of good that other time. Matter of fact, she's been fine all summer. Till now.
Well, I didn't really do anything.
Well, that's what she keeps saying.
Well, it's true.
Look, whatever you did do or didn't do, it got rid of her headache, so please, I'll pay you whatever you like.
No, it isn't that, Mr. Bartlett.
It'll only take you an hour.
But I'm leaving town, Mr. Bartlett.
Leaving town?
I'm going to San Francisco to take up my internship there.
San Francisco? When are you leaving?
Well, right now, as a matter of fact, I was just about to call a cab. The plane leaves...
Stay right where you are. My car's out front, and I'll pick you up and get you to the airport. Wait for me in front of the house.
Mr. Bartlett...
Hop in. Throw your bag in the back seat.
It's very kind of you to do this.
Oh, I'm not doing it to be kind. How long are you going to be in San Francisco?
A year.
A year? A whole year?
It's my internship. That takes a year.
Well, I have to find out what to do about Ellen. The headaches.
I wish I could tell you.
Start with when I went out of the room and tell me everything after that. Come on now, I have to know.
As near as I can remember, I said I was sorry about the pain, and she said it was pretty bad, and I said if you could have anything, something like that, outside of the pain going away, what would you want most? I really can't remember just how the conversation went.
Try.
Well, she said people told her she was trying to get attention, something like that.
I may have said that to her sometime or other.
She said the world didn't revolve around her.
That sounds like something I might have said.
And I said, what did I say? I said it used to revolve around her when she was a baby.
What made you say that?
Well, it's true, isn't it? The baby's mother, for the baby is the entire world. Her smile is the sun, and her frown is the storm. Oh, listen to me. I haven't even practiced pediatrics. What do I know?
You must have had a darn good mother.
Yes, I think I did.
Ellen didn't have any.
I beg your pardon?
My wife died a few days after Ellen was born. Peritonitis.
Oh, I didn't know.
Naturally, I hired nurses for the baby.
Of course.
Best I could find.
I'm sure.
Well, go on.
I remember now. Ellen did say something about her mother being locked up somewhere. I didn't feel I should pry into that. Well, you know.
Well, she was locked up in her room, fighting for her life. And losing. I think she only saw Ellen once, or twice, for a few seconds.
Then Ellen started talking, kind of wildly, about black shadows and streaks of lightning and dying.
Dying?
Did you ever hear of marasmus, Mr. Bartlett?
Marasmus? What's that?
Emaciation, enfeeblement, usually of infants due to lack of food or lack of love. It can be fatal.
Are you trying to tell me I don't love my daughter?
No, I'm sure you love her very much.
I'd better get you to the airport. I put the young man on the plane for San Francisco and said goodbye. None too graciously, I'm afraid. He hadn't told me a thing. Hadn't helped me one tiny bit. But something stuck in my mind. I couldn't put it into words, but I felt it. Something was required of me. If I only knew what it was. Ellen didn't look a bit better when I got back.
You, Father?
It's me.
You were gone so long.
Well, I had to do an errand.
Did you call Dr. Post?
Yes. I called him.
Is he coming over?
Not right away.
When?
I don't know exactly. But I'm here. I'm going to sit down in this chair, and I'm going to stay here with you until you get better.
Are you really?
Yep. It's just you and me, and we're going to get you all well again. You and me together. How's that?
That's good.
See, if you could have anything in the whole wide world, what would you ask for? What would you most want?
I don't know, really.
I'd get you anything, Ellen, anything you wanted. You know that, don't you?
I guess I do.
I'd go to the ends of the earth.
You wouldn't leave me, would you?
Oh, no. No, I didn't mean that. Of course I wouldn't leave you. What makes you think I'd leave you?
What people do in the middle of the night. When the shadows start and the black cloud bursts and drowns everything. And they go away and forget where you are. They forget all about you. They even forget who you are. That you're anybody at all. And then you aren't anybody. You're nobody. You're nothing. You can't see and you can't hear because there's nothing to see and nothing to hear. And it'll go on being that way forever and ever. And you can't bear it. You can't stand it. You simply cannot stand it. You want to die and you can't even do that.
So that was what Dr. Post had meant when he said she talked like a mad woman. I gripped the arms of the chair and held on. Simply held on. I was no doctor. I was a simple-minded man with no experience to tell me what to do when something like this happened. Ellen, honey. Head still hurt?
Yes.
Sweetheart, would it bother you? Would it be all right with you if I came over there and sat on the edge of your bed?
I don't know.
Now we're going to ride this thing out together, aren't we? Aren't we going to fight this thing through together, the two of us? We are, aren't we?
Yes.
You bet we are. You and me together.
Father, would you hold my hand?
Hold your hand? Well, of course I'll hold your hand.
Don't let go.
No, I won't let go. I'll never let go. I'll stay here all day and all night, and I'll never let go. I guess it took about an hour for the creases in her face to smooth out and her breathing to become light and regular. But by that time, she was fast asleep. I didn't move, though. I sat on the edge of her bed and held her hand the rest of the day and all night. I'd promised I would, and I did. For the first time in my life, or hers, I held my child's hand. After a while, my head started to throb. Waves of nausea swept over me. The rigid band around my head started to tighten and tighten. But I held on. I held on. And my daughter's pain became my own.
It is hard indeed to watch the suffering of someone we love. There is always the wish to take away the hurt, to remove it some way or other. For the most part, we denigrate our own powers and tell ourselves that this sort of thing is best left to others who are wiser, more experienced than ourselves. But now and again, can it not happen that by some mysterious force we know nothing about, we can be the healers ourselves? I'll be back with Act 3 shortly. Now, at last, in the third and final act, we can turn our attention to our central character, Ellen Bartlett, whose sporadic but shattering headaches had been a blight on her young life. A medical graduate, previously a stranger to her, was able to dispel her symptoms without in the least knowing how he did it. But now his departure for San Francisco has left the problem squarely on the shoulders of her father.
I don't know how long I was asleep, but when I woke, I was well, supremely, gloriously well. The first dawn light was showing at the window, and at the foot of my bed sprawled my father, a huddled heap. But my hand was still in his, where I had put it the day before. And such a wave of gratitude spread from me to him that I truly believe it woke him up. It's morning, Father.
It is? Why, so it is. How are you, Ellen? How do you feel?
However did you get him to come here?
What?
It must have been while I was asleep, because I don't remember his being here at all.
Who?
Dr. Post, Daniel Post. How did you get him to come over?
Well,
What did he say when you called him?
He said... I don't remember what he said exactly.
But he came right over.
Actually, I went over to Dr. Abramowitz to pick him up. And I asked him what he did. You know, the last time.
He cured me. That's what he did.
I asked him how. And he said he didn't know. That he just sat down in a chair and you and he talked some.
I remember that. But I don't remember talking to him last night.
You didn't talk to him last night?
But I must have.
No, honey. Dr. Post flew to California yesterday.
He couldn't have.
I drove him to the airport.
No. He must have been here. You brought him here.
He's starting his internship at a medical center in San Francisco.
He won't be here anymore.
I guess not.
But what will I do if the headaches come back?
I'll be here.
Was it you? Was it you that made the headaches go away?
I don't know. But it seems to have gone away, and there was nobody else here but me.
Then you did it. How did you do it?
I don't know. I didn't really do anything. I came back after I took Dr. Post to his plane, and I asked you, would it be all right if I came over here and sat on the edge of your bed?
Why did you want to do that?
Because I couldn't stand to see you suffer.
You've seen me with a headache before.
I know. Only this time, I couldn't stand it. I sat down right here. And then you asked me to hold your hand.
And you took my hand and said you'd stay here all day and all night, holding my hand and never letting go. That's what you did, isn't it? You never moved. And you held my hand all day and all night, and you never let go. Because when I woke up, there you were, all rumpled and funny looking, lying across the foot of the bed. You were asleep, but you still had hold of my hand. Almost a whole year went by, and I didn't have a single headache. Seemed too good to be true, and I think the reason it was true was because my father was always there. Not his body in the house, I don't mean that, because he had to go to work and I was still going to school. But when I came home from classes, I would feel very content because I knew my father would come walking through the door pretty soon, and we would talk.
Ellen, you home?
Certainly I'm home. Where do you think I'd be?
Oh, I thought you might have a date or something.
I do, but not till later.
Who with?
Tommy Olsen. I'm thinking maybe I'll go to the prom with him.
Oh, he's asked you?
Several young men have asked me.
Oh, that's good. But then why not? You're so pretty and so sweet.
And so intelligent.
Yes, and that too. Let's go have a glass of sherry together, shall we? Before your date gets here.
It was that way all the time. So friendly, so close, so cozy. There was nothing I did that he wasn't interested in. Nothing I said that he didn't listen to as though it had importance. I felt myself growing, blossoming, turning into something very like a real flesh and blood woman. We talked about life and love, and I was astonished to discover that he didn't know everything about either one, and I was pleased too. He was a father. He was a friend. He was a confidant. He was, at this late point in my life, something like a mother.
Tonight's the prom, isn't it?
Tonight's the night.
You're going with Tommy Olsen, right?
No, Dennis Fallon.
Well, you said you were going with Tommy Olsen.
I forgot to tell you, he got the flu. He called up this morning. He sounded awful.
Ellen, after the prom and the graduation and all that, why don't you and I take a trip? Go abroad together. Go to Italy or France or England. Or all three.
That would be wonderful.
I'll start getting together all those folders and stuff and ask about reservations and hotels.
Only there's something I want to do first.
Oh, what's that?
I want to go to San Francisco.
What for?
I want to see Dr. Post.
What for?
I want to talk to him.
What about?
Oh, things.
How long will you be gone?
I don't know exactly. A day, a week, maybe longer.
But you'll keep in touch with me, won't you?
Don't worry. I'll keep in touch. The medical center where Daniel Post was interning was a huge place. I had a little trouble finding him, but finally I did.
Sit down. Sit down. You want coffee or anything?
No, just to talk to you.
You are looking so well.
Daniel. What made it happen?
Made what happen?
What made my headaches go away?
You know something? I don't know. I've got no idea.
But you must have.
But I haven't. I have a sneaking suspicion, but I don't really know.
What's the sneaking suspicion?
Being close. Being in touch. Relaxing with someone. Relaxing into someone, if you get my meaning. Knowing that you can trust someone enough to share your pain. It's not easy, to share your pain. For some people, it's very, very difficult.
For me, it was impossible till I met you.
I think, though I'm not sure, that it was not having a mother when you were little.
But then you came along, and I shared my pain with you, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. Heaven knows why.
Because I loved you.
Hold on a minute.
That's why.
No, wait a minute, Ellen.
That's why I came out here to see you. There are lots of boys at home that tell me they're crazy about me. A couple of them asked me to marry them. I had to be sure about you first.
Please, Ellen.
You're the one I love the best. The first. The only one. Please. Tell me you love me. Daniel, please. Tell me you do, or I'll die.
No, you won't die. Now, wipe your eyes, be quiet, and I'll tell you something. When I finished my internship here, I'm going to take up residency in a psychiatric hospital. And do you know why? Do you know what turned me in that direction? You did. I wanted to find out why just talking to you drove out your headache. And why your father holding your hand all night did the same thing.
And you don't love me.
Dear girl, this is only the second time in my life I've even seen you. But you've been very important. You've changed my life around.
If you don't love me, I might as well go home.
I think you should. Give my best regards to your father.
I will.
And Ellen, keep in touch. Don't forget to keep in touch.
All the way home, I thought, what if I get another of those awful headaches? I really thought it was love between Daniel and me. It had to be love. Why? Because it felt so good, so right. If it wasn't love, what was it? Finally, the plane landed, and right outside the barrier stood my father, looking anxious and eager.
Ellen! Over here, Ellen! Over here!
Oh, Father, I'm so glad to see you.
Why, now? What is it? What's the matter?
He doesn't love me, Father. I was so sure he loved me. I was so sure I loved him. But he doesn't. Doesn't at all. I was a fool. I was stupid. I was an idiot to think...
No. Before we go home, you just come over here and sit down and tell me all about it. Just sit down here and tell me. Put your head on my shoulder. Let me hold you for a little. Go ahead and cry if you want to.
All the people. What'll they think?
The heck with the people. Who cares what they think? They'll think, why is that pretty girl crying? And then they'll go about their business. Am I right? Sure, I'm right. Now, about Dr. Daniel Post. I know he did a wonderful thing for you, and that made you think there was something special about him.
There is.
Give me your hand now. Well, I tell you something. Before I met your mother, there was someone I thought was special. As a matter of fact, there were two. But when I met your mother, those two didn't seem so special at all. Matter of fact, I forgot all about them. That's the way life goes. Believe me.
Tell me about my mother.
Okay.
He held my hand and he talked, and I listened. And things started to straighten out and seem not so complicated after all. When I got home, Tommy Olsen called up, and we made a date for later in the week. I'm married to Tommy now, and we're very happy. And I've never had a single headache since.
When we say we feel touched by something, it means we are moved deeply, inexpressibly, by a token that we are valued and loved. This craving to feel valued and loved begins when life begins, and it never ceases. Never. I'll be back shortly. It is the mother who touches the child at the start, before the eyes can focus, before words have meaning. Touch is what has to make the contact between the infant and the bewildering outside world. If the mother is not there to touch, then someone else, sooner or later, must do it. Our cast included Amanda Plummer, Robert Dryden, and Russell Horton. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.